Shadows below. Feel the pulse of the streets where dreams collide. In the heart of the night, where the stars ignite, there's a rhythm that's calling, pure and bright. It's the beat of the city, alive and aglow, guided by kitsune in the shadows below. Feel the pulse of the streets where dreams collide. In the hands of a master, our spirits come alive. Here comes Kyo, the kitsune with sound. Watch the energy grow. From the depths of the dark to the heights of the sky, her music sets us free as we dance and we fly. Through the neon haze and the whispers of the crowd comes a melody so sweet it breaks through the shroud. With each flicker of the lights and each thump of the bass, Kyo takes us on a journey to a higher place. Lost in the groove, we surrender control to the rhythm and the soul. It's Kyo's patrol. Hey, hey, here comes Kyo, the kitsune with sound. Watch the energy grow. From the depths of the dark to the heights of the sky, her music sets us free as we dance and we fly. So raise up your hands and let your worries go. In the presence of Kyo, let the music flow. Shadows below. Feel the pulse of the streets where dreams collide. In the heart of the night, where the stars ignite, there's a rhythm that's calling, pure and bright. It's the beat of the city, alive and aglow, guided by kitsune in the shadows below. Feel the pulse of the streets where dreams collide. In the hands of a master, our spirits come alive. Here comes Kyo, the kitsune with sound. Watch the energy grow. From the depths of the dark to the heights of the sky, her music sets us free as we dance and we fly. Through the neon haze and the whispers of the crowd comes a melody so sweet it breaks through the shroud. With each flicker of the lights and each thump of the bass, Kyo takes us on a journey to a higher place. Lost in the groove, we surrender control to the rhythm and the soul. It's Kyo's patrol. Hey, hey, here comes Kyo, the kitsune with
Hi Cowboy, hi Angel, welcome in. Good to see you guys. I hope you guys are well. We're going to start in a moment. We're currently preparing, but you know, give me another minute and we'll be ready for you.
in the presence of Kyo, let the music flow. Shadows below. Feel the pulse of the streets where dreams collide. In the heart of the night, where the stars ignite, there's a rhythm that's calling, pure and bright. It's the beat of the city, alive and aglow, guided by kitsune in the shadows below. Feel the pulse of the streets where dreams collide. In the hands of a master, our spirits come alive. Here comes Kyo, the kitsune with sound. Watch the energy grow. From the depths of the dark to the heights of the sky, her music sets us free as we dance and we fly. Through the neon haze and the whispers of the crowd comes a melody so sweet it breaks through the shroud. With each flicker of the lights and each thump of the bass, Kyo takes us on a journey to a
Ohio everyone, and welcome in back to the Black Winter Homebrew D&D campaign. I'm not alone, as usual. I am here with my amazing three friends, Hesperia, Everett, and Tanaris.
We might be figments of your imagination.
Possibly. Also, I'm not gonna lie, it did sound kind of panicked when you just said, "I'm not alone." You were just like, "There's someone in the building."
Is a bear with you? Do you need help?
No, I've got to send out a message, all right, but I can't be too amazing about it. So bear with me.
Bear
you just
with-
gotta...
Oh no!
Bear with me.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
as you guys see, everyone is very motivated and happy to be here. I just want to emphasize that a little bit. Hi Toasty, welcome in, and hi Pid. So, we are now entering chapter 3. So, I'm not going to tell you what that means because I'm not going to give out any spoilers. But so far, our party was on their way to Scurry City for the big celebration, and because they have something in their luggage that is definitely not belonging there and definitely belonging in the city. So...
It's a grenade.
Oh my god.
Hey, hold up.
So, these lovely adventurers, are now on their way.
You can't say that we're not. How many people have we saved?
How does that make us a terrorist?
Hold up.
Everybody that talks to us dies. Everybody that talks to us dies.
I would like to point out that I at least wanted to go back and save the last guy that we didn't save.
That's true, though. That's
Tess was
true.
just like, nah, he's already dead. We should just steal his horse and run away.
He did, well, because he was dead. He doesn't need his horse. One.
No, he
And
doesn't.
two, we did just leave Gabriel behind.
That's true. Nobody fucking
Nah, we didn't leave
cared.
Gabriel behind. Gabriel's here with us in spirit.
Yeah, that's why we left him behind, because he's following us as a ghost.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, well, in spirit
Can't
can have
believe you
many
say these things.
meanings, no? Right. So.
Yeah, I turned him into an alcohol.
So, right now, the party is departing from a graveyard with a lovely, lovely man living there.
Yeah, the man has all the dementia.
Yep.
He really does, yeah. So,
He left no dementia for anybody else. He has it all.
he just took him for himself, everything. So, but you got what you came there for, and now Tanaris has all the ingredients he needs for a little ritual. I will leave the rest of the recap to you guys, since we're beginning a new chapter and it's been a while. You guys can recap and also have my, well, permission. I don't like to say it that way, but you guys have my permission to make some plans, but please don't fight and don't kill yourself yet. But yeah, just so we all, we're back on track and we get back into it. Try recapping for everyone and also for yourselves. Add to it if someone else forgot something. And yeah, also think of what you're about to do next.
I look
Well, we
over
met
at
up-
Everett and I roll initiative.
No. we went to the graveyard where we found the gravekeeper who, like I said, has all the dementia. And we stole from him.
Also
said
true.
that it
Yeah.
quotes flower.
I give it back.
But hold up.
Well, we found a serpent statuette thingy
Okay, I
with
didn't
him
steal
as
that.
well. Everett has sticky fingers and went to the very obviously haunted crypt.
No,
No,
Everett.
okay, I
sorry,
borrowed
Everett.
his
You
keys.
simped
I didn't
out. You
steal.
simped out.
You saw a lady crying in a corner of a grave that was locked, and you stole the gravekeeper. I remember you were following after him, and he was like, "What are you doing?"
It was the key. I borrowed it. I gave it back.
Did you give it back? I don't
Yes,
think
I
you
did.
did.
Give it back. I
did, he
literally
did.
wrote in my notes.
I think he gave it back.
I
I think he
almost
gave
did.
it back. Yeah.
I started leaving, and I was like, "Oh shit! I still have his keys." I ran back, and he was like, "Oh, hello!" And then I just threw him out.
We did not save him or the obviously very cursed graveyard.
No.
We just kind of left because
We
the ground was haunted.
We were dying, so it was not
haunted.
working
Yeah.
out.
Everett opened up the crypt, and the obvious banshee like screamed at us, and Everett and I lost sanity. Tanaris was fine. He was just standing there
Yeah, true.
counting
That's what I
sheep
meant when
in
I
his
said
head.
I won. I didn't miss a single roll. Hell, I even got my really low chance of rolling detect malice.
Yeah,
I won.
the haunted ground was mad at us.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
ground, as Tanaris
Sounds
put
haunted.
it, the ground was evil.
We found out the crypt had some names written on there. I don't know if you want me to tell you the names. But there was a girl that
Oh.
died about 5 years ago. She was about 12. And she died in Heracreus? I always say that wrong.
Heracreus is right, yeah.
Hey, I got it right.
Yay!
Her name was Sarah. And that's pretty much everything, I think. So we were leaving to go sub in or give Tanaris' goddess a little call on the landline.
Landline. Oh, it's funny because it has a ritual that takes place at the land. I'm gonna tell it to smite you.
Yeah. That's a pretty solid recap. And you now have a plan, right? You're going to contact the lovely goddess Zala.
Yep.
We are.
I mean, that's what you went to the graveyard for. I don't know if you are, but
Sorry, I think the dementia has rubbed off on me, honestly.
oh no.
Yeah, sorry. I forgore.
You forgore?
I forgore.
Oh no, he forgore to summon Zala.
You don't remember?
No, I don't remember. Just head empty, forgore.
No.
I guess
Oh,
then
no.
the party is just moving towards the capital city without contacting Zala after they stole from the gravekeeper. And
No, we're supposed to summon.
Hess wants
That's
to
the whole
see.
reason why did we steal from the old man if we're not gonna contact Zala?
I didn't steal anything. I just took without telling them I was taking it.
Well, Sev technically did it.
Isn't that... So Seb is stealing.
And then you get on me for saying, oh, we should just take the horse and leave the guy
Now,
alone.
hold on. Technically, can someone that is dead steal?
I mean, in this case,
Yes.
yes.
He is reanimated.
Yeah, but the act of stealing is one living being stealing from another, right?
Well, no, because you can steal bones.
Yeah, but nobody misses those.
Plenty of people miss those.
Nah, I'm just
I
not
mean,
thinking
okay,
of
let's
those
go
when you
ask
take
the
it.
werewolf. Let's go ask the werewolf where you made
I
a bunch
didn't
of
steal any of his bones. I just
They're still
rearranged
there.
them.
You stole bones because you made Franklin.
Oh,
Don't
she
tell
got you
Franklin
there.
he's adopted. That's so mean.
Oh yeah,
What?
you
You
turned
went
into a robot.
robot.
What was that?
You just tell Franklin that he's adopted like that. And
Still a robot.
Oh, he got adopted.
Oh, Tanaris is going
I'm still
full
a-
robot mode.
What?
Mode?
Mode.
Mode.
Look out, Bart. You're going full robot.
Oh, he really is. You're roboting a lot, Tanaris.
Am I? Oh.
Yeah, are you okay?
Domo arigato, Mr.
Oh my god.
Domo.
He's
Still
just
a robot?
he's just summoning something.
Yeah, it's still a robot.
Oh, the internet might be cracking up.
I just
Tell your
heard the
to
internet
Get it under control.
and something about again.
Oh no, it's Discord. My Discord is showing 999 ping.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Whoa.
god.
But apparently only for this server. I'm looking at my other servers and it's just showing below 90 ping. What are you doing to buy? What are you doing?
I mean, my ping's pretty high too, but not nearly that high.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm at solid 999 here, which means it's probably above that because I think 999 isn't it?
Oh god. We're losing him.
Am I? Oh no.
I don't know how you check your ping.
You can go. It has a little thing with a little like internet symbol, like wave. Wire
Oh
symbol,
yeah,
you
the
can
yeah
hover over
the
it.
thing.
My ping's
Oh, yeah.
gotten up to like 400, but it dropped down to 200.
Mine's 235.
Mine's
Yeah,
280.
mine's 230 right now. Oop, it's going up.
Uh-oh.
Mine is
260.
around, yeah, between 200 and 300. It's hovering up and down.
Yeah.
No, god damn it. Tanaris, you got that fucking song in my head now.
I'm disconnected.
Which song?
The demo Origato Mr. Robot. That one.
Oh, okay. So you guys just didn't even hear the other song I was singing afterwards.
Oh no,
No.
I did not. That's all I heard.
Oh, I just did a full rendition. When I was a young warthog.
When he was a young warthog.
Oh no.
Very nice. But yeah, the Discord just fully like disconnected me for a second. I just got disconnected from like the server, but not
Oh,
from
geez.
Discord. Does that make sense?
I think I know what you
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
You're not robot anymore, at least.
Am I not roboted now?
No,
No.
no, not anymore.
Good.
You're fixed.
Good.
Okay, now that you're fixed.
Now hold on a second.
Okay.
I never agreed to this.
So, now
Tanaris
that
has been
everyone is
fixed.
here and everything is working, shall we continue the story?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying to, but for some reason the map doesn't load. Give me a moment. I don't know what's happening. Aha! Oh, something is happening. Okay. Okay. um. Okay. There we go. So, after your little stop at this wonderful graveyard, you guys are making your way further towards the city. You would now have to travel a bit more than 1.5 days, maybe. There's not much left of this trip. And yeah, the sky is clear again as you leave the forest. This gloomy, dark feeling is gone, and you can continue your journey. Do you wish? That's the first question, yeah. Do you wish to, when it's getting darker, set up either camp, or do you want to keep going and just trust Sev and the horse? Because from what
I
I
absolutely trust Seven the horse going through the darkness.
I don't. We should let the horse rest. It is not dead.
I can just raise it from the dead.
If you get your rules right.
No, that's and then
Oh,
also
you know
that-
what? I'm gonna kill it and just force the rolls.
No.
And it's also not very inconspicuous to have a horse that's just bones pulling the carriage.
Won't be bone. No. You see, right. It's just because I make things out of bones doesn't mean all my creatures are bones. If I raise it from the dead, it'll still just be a dead horse, but it won't start smelling until at least 4 days from now.
And then it'll be
I don't
bones.
want to smell it.
It's not gonna be. But how fast do you think flesh decomposes, Everett?
It just depends on the weather, the temperature.
Yeah, but not over
Those
the
are all-
course of 4 days. It's going to just be a skeleton.
No, but
I'm
it
going
will
to
be
smell it,
very
and I don't wanna
rotten,
smell
and
it.
there will
Imagine
be a
it.
lot of maggots, and it'll be disgusting and bloated.
I mean, it would
It's
be
not
disgusting,
drowning
first
him.
of all. So
It would blow.
first of all,
It would
imagine
bloat.
a
You
zombie.
have your eternal blood and
Imagine
fluids that
a
are-
zombie horse. If he would kill the horse now and just would raise it up, it would be like, I mean, of course, it would look dead, but you only have about
Yeah,
one day and a
don't
night
mind proper
left.
embalming.
So technically,
See, and then I could release it into the wild.
that's not a good idea, Tenaris.
But no.
Release the the zombie horse.
that's
Yeah, but not before I give it a command to feed only on flesh of children.
Okay, we're not killing the horse. We are letting the horse rest so we can make camp.
Yep. We're not killing the horse. Dude, that'd be
No,
so
the horse
rancid.
fell.
We had a zombie horse pulling us. Dude, that would
No
smell
fun
so
allowed.
bad.
What do you mean that'd be rancid? What's wrong with zombie horse?
It would
It would
smell.
smell. It'd be gross.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that coming from Mr. I'm from another dimension.
How does
How
that
do
have
we even
anything
know-
to do with a zombie?
I
How
have
do we know
super
death
sensitive
works in the
smelling.
same way?
I have sensitive smelling. I don't want to smell a dead horse all the time.
Oh no,
It's bad
my
enough to get behind
sensitive
it.
nose.
Yes.
I mean, she
It's bad
is
enough
right.
having to smell your armor.
Wow. How dare you? How dare you? That is my masculine smell.
Your musk.
Musk.
Now I didn't say musk.
You
So-
implied it. It's enough.
No, I was just talking about the fact that I've not had like any form of bath really since
Mm-hmm.
I started my journey.
Oh, trust me. I'm aware.
Oh, these are fighting words. So,
Oh, they're
As
fighting words, are
you-
they? Right, I want to roll for initiative.
No.
Uh,
No.
as
I'm
you
gonna stay out of this.
don't forget that Kalinthana is as well still in the carriage with you guys. She's still sitting there. She's,
She's
She-
watching siblings fight.
yeah, she's also present. I hope not, Leo.
Fantastic. She can be the referee.
Oh no! Oh no!
The
So,
rule is the match is won at last blood.
oh my god.
Last blood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you're dead.
As you go along the road, Kalanthana tells you of two options that you have if you want to rest through the night. The first option would be to stop closer by at a little river. It's fairly well protected, and you could make make camp there pretty well. Or you could keep going a bit further, which would take you probably until it would go dark already. But that place is way closer to the capital, obviously, and also it's a good place to hunt for proper food. Has.
Putting me into this.
Hey, so Hess, where are all those knives you normally have?
I have all my knives.
Do you?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I have extra knives.
I think she does actually, yeah. So
I do.
what
I have all of
where
my knives plus extra.
what would be your decision? Where would you prefer to stop?
Where we can get game. That'd
Okay.
probably be the smartest thing.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone else okay with that?
Yeah.
Sure. Who knows? The horse might accidentally die, and then I can raise from the dead then.
Okay, you guys
No.
keep going until night falls. You now are at a spot where you would have to travel about one more day and you would reach the gates to the city. So. You keep going. It gets a bit foggy, but you still can see through the fog, just not as well. For you, Tenaris, fog is nothing unusual at all. It's a very common thing for you where you're from.
Yeah.
Yeah. And after a while that you travel through the already pretty dark night, Kalinthana guides Sev to a spot where you make halt. It is quite a flat terrain, it's easy to set up camp there, and you're well protected by a forest that is basically covering two sides of your camp. It's a bit of a U shape if you want to. So you can just, sit somewhere there in this little formation and be a bit better covered from at least two sides. And inside this forest there is a lot of game supposed to live, according to Kalinthana, where you could hunt pretty well. Yeah. The carriage stops, and the fog is still there, not pretty thick. Yeah, not pretty thick, sorry. But yeah, it's probably the smartest thing to hold now, because the further you try to look down the road that you still have to go on, the thicker the fog gets and the harder it is to see. What do you three do?
I'm taking the horse off the carriage and leading it to grass to get it
Do
away
it
from
and save it.
Tanaris. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'll get water prepared for the horse.
Yeah, no problem. You can get
Just saying, we don't
water.
have to feed the horse anymore.
The horse grazes. Leave it alone.
It's
Kalinthana.
weird that as a vampire you care so much for something else's life.
I care about animals' life. I never said I cared about anybody else.
Then it just turns around and it's a talking horse. It's like, oh, thank you, Hesperia, for saving me. I'm Harold, the talking horse. And you're like, oh, ew, get away from me.
If it had that voice, I would kill it myself.
What's wrong with Harold, the talking horse?
Everything.
Wow. Hesperia is horse racist. I don't even think that's a thing, honestly, but... Uh-oh, we're rolling.
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna
Technically, it's
hand
not ours either,
some
so she's
flint
touching
to
it.
Hess and be like, "There you go, start a fire.
Where's some wood?
Do it."
We'd have to go collect wood. We don't have any wood in the cart.
Go bring me
do we?
wood.
I'm just gonna gesture around, just in. It's like, look.
Yeah,
Forest.
I'll gesture back and bring it.
Bring it. All right, I'm gonna start rolling up sleeve.
No,
No,
for one thing, you're wearing armor. I don't think you're gonna roll that up.
I'm rolling my armor up sleeves like this, like a shirt. I think I'd be more terrified of me then. You know what I mean? It's just like,
Yeah.
oh my god. I like some Popeye levels of strength. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna wander off and just go collect firewood then.
I'll just.
I'm not gonna
stand there
tell
with
them
the
though.
flint.
I'm just
Wait,
gonna
you're
wander
telling?
off.
Oh, you're not telling us. Okay.
No.
Just watch Snares walk off. Okay. Never to be seen again.
You just got Sev just like staring at you from over your shoulder constantly for the rest of your life.
Would he follow us, or would he just stand there forever?
No. My last command to him was bother Everett. That was it.
Oh no.
Sev is just that it's me
No.
and you and you and me and our friend Sev.
Franklin's just sort of like a dog, I guess. That actually, you know what? There, Hess,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this, and it's gonna be a thing. Keo, I would like to put a death command on myself. If I die, Sev has to follow Hess around forever and slightly inconvenience her.
Please fail this.
I do not fail this. By the way, my undead command is 90 Hess.
Son of a bitch.
And you know what? I would like to do one more. Can I give it to Franklin as well? If I die every week on the first day of the week in the first hour of the morning, Franklin will bap.
Oh,
Everett
sorry,
on the
Pit.
nose.
Thank you. Yeah,
wait,
okay.
What? Wait, bought me on the nose for what?
Just because.
Whenever what? What
Okay,
triggered
There we
that
go.
worked. That worked as well.
No, just on the first day of the week, in the first hour, so like at 1 o'clock in the morning, you will be bapped on the nose by
Why?
Franklin.
How hard is a bop?
However hard he decides.
So I could just break my nose every week.
You just get full sucker punched.
Oh my god.
What?
Here we go.
Okay. Yeah, you give your undead servants these commands. Franklin and Sev got the
given a
commands
death
and
input.
understood. Yeah.
So we have to make sure Tanaris lives.
So Daenerys wanders off into the woods.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get firewood.
And he's going to get firewood. Okay. So what does the rest do?
Well, now I have flint in my hand, so I'm just gonna go hang out with Kali and wait. I don't know.
Okay.
Wait, he said he was just getting firewood, right? We need kindling, right?
Yeah.
I'll just go. I'll
You
look
could-
for
you-
kindling.
I mean, you can make. I was gonna say you can make kindling out of firewood. All you have to do is splinter the wood.
I mean, you splinter the wood, but it depends. Also, grasses would be nice too. Mosses.
Well, we're in a field. You don't have to go far for it then.
No.
Please.
So I'm gonna go collect some.
Yeah, okay. So Everett is focusing on getting some kindling. Okay, Hess, you're approaching Kalindana. She is looking at you, like expecting something since you approached her. What are you doing?
I'm just like awkwardly holding out this like flint that Tanaris gave me, and it's like, he gave me this. I don't know why.
Well, we know she's a dragon. Can't you just ask her to start the fire? You know, just gotta breathe some fire.
Yeah,
in
but
it,
we
just do it,
need
yeah.
we need firewood first. Go do your work. Shut up.
So, she's looking at the flint that you're holding toward her. If he gave that to you, you probably should try to do something with it. No? Or do you need me to figure out what you got that for?
I think maybe they might be getting wood for a campfire, but they never tell me anything. So it's just you and me here.
I see. Is there anything I can help with setting up the camp?
Have we checked the carriage for food? Is there food in
We
there?
have food? Yeah, we have food.
Yeah, you have a bit of
Okay.
food. You have a few rations, and so you could live out of that just fine.
I'm just gonna wait for them to come back because they just walked off. So
Okay. Yeah, then, Tenaris.
Yeah.
Roll for perception to see how much firewood you got. Oh no. Okay. That's a 41. Okay. So, Daenerys. You
I got a stick.
you got a few sticks. I mean, you could make a small fire with that, but it's not enough for like a good campfire that will last you guys for really long or to cook anything. But it's enough for some light and warmth at least.
Okay.
Right. I mean, Everett is just collecting kindling in a field. I assume
Yeah.
that he can do
Well.
that. So,
Ha!
No. You gotta make him roll perception to see if he
No.
knows where the grass is.
What do you mean? Know where the grass is? I'm standing here.
Yes, the floor here is made of floor. Go on.
I'm not like
you made
the
me.
old
You made
man.
me walk into the middle of a forest and roll for a perception to see if I could find trees.
Fair,
You gotta
fair,
make him see if
fair,
yeah,
Fair.
to be fair.
fair. Yeah, Everett, roll for perception. No.
Yeah.
Oh
you know where grass
wow.
is.
He
Yeah.
got some good kindling out of this. You got some good kindling. Okay, everyone meets back at the spot where you are trying to
If I
set
did
up
that
camp.
well, can we say like I found some pine sticks
Yeah, why
that
not?
I can
Sure.
break up into kindling?
Yeah.
Let's go. Pine's really good kindling because of the resin inside of it.
I like how you're more excited about this than the other thing.
Fire! Let's go.
Okay, you guys meet back up at the camp. And yeah. You meet up and you can set up fire. It's basically up to you to decide who tries to make the fire.
I'll turn to Cody and be like, are you able to
Yes.
start a fire? I hold up a hand towards Tenaris because he keeps saying yes. Shh.
Yes.
I mean, if you would give me that flint, I could try. Sure.
Oh man, I'll hand over the flint.
So, okay. Oh no. Uh, so, Callie walks up to the to the place where you made the little wood pile of
Pile of
the pile of,
kindling and 2 sticks.
yeah, about that.
I did my job.
So, oh, thank God. Okay.
The dragon fails to start a fire.
No. She actually manages to make a fire. It's very close though. I wasn't. I shouldn't have gone over 60, so it was really close. But she manages. After a few attempts, she gets some sparks out of it and eventually lights the kindling, and with that, the 2 sticks as well. And now you have a very tiny fire. It's not enough for cooking anything, but it is warm. Gives you some light. It's at least something, right?
And I could just go out and get more sticks, please.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Okay, but you got to do something really bad if you fail the perception check.
No.
You
Yeah,
just get
roll
lost.
for perception if you go into the forest to get some wood. Roll for perception. Nice. Okay, you come back with a decent amount of wood. It is enough to keep the fire alive and even let it grow a little bit, so you can even cook on the campfire now.
Turns out Hess has
Yay.
more wood than Tanaris.
Kalinthana sits back down and she hands the flint back to Tanaris, who she knows it is from. So Tanaris, you get your flint back.
Come on.
And yeah, she
That's just what I always wanted.
she sits down in front of the fire. Yeah, what are you guys doing?
Well, Everett wanted to come here for the game, so
But it's nighttime.
And I might as well just sort of like set up my ritual now then. I tell
Yeah,
my
I'm not-
present.
I'm
not
not-
gonna
Good
do
point.
It,
Good point.
I'm not going to do it close to the town.
I'm not hunting at
Hi,
night.
yeah. Don't worry about it. Just here to, set up my evil murderous goddess summoning for necromancy. Don't worry about it. Just go about your day, folks.
Don't worry, everyone. The
ignore the necromancer. Everything's fine over here.
Ignore the summoning
Ignore the
of a vision
necromancer
of
behind.
Zala. Everything is alright.
Christ.
Pay no mind to the necromancer behind the curtain.
Please don't mind the incense that is being burned right now. To summon the goddess of literally decay and undeath and
Sex.
and sex.
And
Yeah,
lust,
that too. Yeah.
Weird combo, really.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
I worry about that whole area.
I was really creative. So,
I think it's the decay that gets me.
I'm currently imagining. Okay, no, I should stop imagining because I see where you're coming from. But, okay, you are setting up your ritual. Since I assume, like, this is a very basic ritual, and someone who, is very, very well versed in all of this, in like the worshipping of Zala, in necromancy and everything, I assume that you know how to do that, so I'm not having you roll for that because it's a very basic ritual.
Yeah, you ever seen that that video of that orangutan like banging nails into a piece of wood using a rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. That's how I set up.
Okay. So, just to give you an explanation of how this ritual works. basically, you burn the ingredients that you just acquired from the, from the graveyard. You burn them while reciting some spells over the smoke, and you're basically throwing yourself into a trance, and with that you could happen to summon Zala if she chooses to respond. If you succeed, you will not only gain a vision of her in your head, but she will actually, or the body that everyone imagines to be her, appears in said smoke, and you can basically talk to her for a small amount of time that she decides, basically. Right.
Basically, what I'm hearing is don't fucking up.
Yeah, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. At least try to. Everyone around you, just so you know, everyone around you will be able to see and hear her as well.
Okay, so first off, I'm gonna need some privacy.
No.
Maybe no.
You want to talk to
In
the
a
sex
field?
You want to talk to
In a
the sex
field?
goddess in private?
I was gonna say,
Hell
yeah,
no.
Elf, you want to talk to the self god? Yeah, sex
No.
god? Well,
No.
then give me some goddamn privacy. You pervert.
Alright, I'm gonna go sit by the fire then.
I'm by the fire. I need the burning. Hello, incense.
It's cool! We only made one
You're
fire.
an elf.
You can't hog it.
You're an elf. Go hug a tree.
How's that
It's
gonna
not
make me
very warm.
I don't know.
Fine,
Maybe
I'm gonna
trees are
go
warm.
find more wood and kindling for another fire then.
Okay, Kalinthana is
I'm gonna make my
CC.
own fire with
Yeah, I'm
blackjack.
gonna make my own fire.
I'm gonna make my own fire. So
With
we're
blackjack and hookers. You know what? Screw the blackjack.
Kalinthana
Let's
notices
see if it...
that you are setting up the ritual. Would you mind if I watch? Because I am pretty curious about this, and I have never seen this kind of a ritual go down.
Oh, that's absolutely fine. Just so you know, though,
What?
she's kind of a jealous god, but she might get pissed that you're a woman. Just saying.
I think I won't bother her too much.
I need my own space. Go away. Yeah.
Right. Hold on.
She can have
Everett.
She can have the fire. What?
She's a guest, right? You have done nothing but be an abrasive, wine-drunk aunt this entire time that we have known you.
And you've attacked people. You've caused fights. You've
I
gotten us
know.
in situations that could have ended. Oh, okay. You just embrace it. All right.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no. I mean, Hess is absolutely fine to be here because, she's dead as well, so that's kind of her realm.
I'm only half dead on my father's side. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're still kind of dead.
Okay.
I'm only.
I'm
Listen,
no longer getting a fire. Wood. I'm gonna go sit right by the fire
Cross arm, cross leg.
and cross exactly.
he's
So
Just
he
sit
takes
there.
it. So for this one, he's going to take like a sanity check with a reduced modifier, right? Because he's trying to interact with a god not of his world.
I didn't say I was
I
trying
didn't
to
say he was
interact.
interacting.
only if
I'm
Zala
sorry.
only if Zala is bothered by him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm being.
Tanaris is hoping now.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
like,
nice.
yeah. So Zala, this is the guy that I've told you about. He's kind of he's also a pigeon, weirdly enough. I don't get it, but don't worry. Actually, gonna...
Okay.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
No.
Okay. So Kalinthana
Right, so
sits
everyone's
down.
huddling around the fire then.
Kalinthana sits down
Yep.
across the fire, because she, if Zala is going to face you when she's summoned, she will probably you know, look at you. And so Kalithana sits on the other side of the fire where, you know, she would be on the back of Zala, basically, so she's not seen right away. Because she doesn't want to interfere or anything, she just wants to observe. Right! So, and everyone else is sitting in the front, or is Everett pouting on the side, or also on the back, or?
I'm in the back.
Okay, so you're pouting.
He's not
on
denying the pouting part.
I'm kind of on the side, on the back, but
Yeah, okay. So very rogue-ish. I see. Okay. So, Tanaris, you set up the ritual. And,
Yes.
you burn your incense, right?
Yep.
And I wish I found the music. Okay. There we go.
Oh, I don't worry. I have a full thing set out for this.
Oh, okay, okay. Yes, go on.
no, I like the name of this one.
Huh?
The name of the
Music.
song.
I don't hear the music. Wait, hold up.
Temple of Bone in Bloom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, really edgy.
It's very, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The first one I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out my little necromancer's pouch.
Yes.
There's just like a pouch made of human skin.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Made the flesh. It's given from the flesh of one given. Basically, as I said, for the land that we come from, necromancy is a sacred act of which people willingly give their bodies into service after death.
Mm-hmm.
It's Ed Gein's purse.
Sure, why not? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically pull out some powdered chalk.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Okay,
And
yeah.
I'm going to walk around the entirety of the fire, and I'm going to walk around everyone, basically leaving a trail of powdered chalk in a circle around us.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, that's good.
And
yeah.
then I'm going to pull out, in a separate part of the pouch, I'm going to pull out what looks like really rough, coarse, grey, like dust. And I'm just going to like smash it into the fire, so it's sort of good. You know, you get a nice backdraft and a woof.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You know, of it. It's like this is grave dust from the burial mound of my people. You know, back in our sacred land. So this is where everyone was like mass buried.
It's funny that you're mentioning that because in this case the fire will go green if you toss that in there. It will start burning in like a bright green color.
That's fantastic. Because that's like pulling up exactly what I wanted to do. Because obviously, like the color of my armor is all sort of like brass anyway, so we've got like a green glow on that.
Yeah.
Then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take off my helmet.
Ooh. Okay.
So this is the full reveal of Tanaris now, bunny
second
ears and
one?
all. No, the full. You guys have seen the face, but you guys haven't seen the full helmet off.
Necro
Oh, didn't
bunny
you take off the helmet
Tanaris.
when you showed it to me and Gabriel?
Yeah, no, I pulled up my
You
faceplate.
took it off.
Oh.
Did I? I thought I just pulled up my faceplate.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
The faceplate.
Alright, so there we go. So that just outing my secret there. Now you know, beastkin basically. Then I'm going to basically drop both my pauldrons on the floor, take off my arm guards, and take off my chest guard. So I am there basically just topless, essentially.
Yeah.
Very pale, cracked purple skin. I'm going to reach down into the dirt around the fire, mixing the mud in with the ashes,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to use my fingers basically to paint very simplistic runes across my chest and down my arm and underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to take the corpse flower and I'm going to crush it, twist it between two hands, and then drop it all in the fire at once. fall forward onto my knees, arms proclaimed to the sky, and start chanting.
Okay. Oh, this is really good. Yeah, absolutely.
I
Right.
haven't really got a chance. I just think like a, I don't know if you guys ever seen Road to El Dorado. You know that
Yeah.
scene where the guy starts chanting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just think that basically.
Yeah, this is perfect. Very good, Daenerys. Let me actually look something up. Yeah, Daenerys, you're getting a hero point for that one. I love that. Okay.
Hooray!
Okay, so as you start chanting, the green flame starts emitting a dark, thick black smoke that slowly turns into a slightly greenish color, and you can feel the presence of the goddess that you have missed. This presence you have missed since you left your home country. It gets very strong. Everyone else present also feels this presence. It comes with a strong smell of a very sweet, almost intoxicating smell that almost feels a bit numbing to your senses and to yourself. It doesn't put you asleep or anything, but you feel like very, you know, when you have this slightly the heavy veil on your senses, you know, and with that a silhouette appears in this smoke. And you know, Daenerys, that Zala is answering your call. She appears in her usual form, a beautiful Naga woman with pale skin as well, with long black hair that covers her bare upper body, and as her form appears in this smoke above the fire, she of course looks down at you first, and she smiles for a moment before you hear her voice. I've written a text for that. Give me a moment. Oh no. Where is it? I'm so sorry. Oh, I literally... Ah! No. There we go. Yeah, she looks down at you, and she smiles. Her tail coiling basically around itself. Ah, sweet rot and velvet sin. You called, my little death, and I have heard you. Speak, child.
Wait, hold up. I need the notes a second. Why are we calling her again?
Give me a moment. I have major sound issues.
Let's
Why
get the
right
notebook
now?
quick.
Yeah, don't worry. Oh.
Yes, quick, get the notes.
I don't know.
I don't remember either.
Going through my notes real fast.
Sorry everyone watching. I heard it. I'm fixing it right now. Okay. Can someone say something real quick just to test if it's working again?
Something real quick
Okay,
just to test if it's
Thank
working
you.
again.
Thank you. I love how everyone is now getting their notes out, panicking while looking through them to
Well, I
find...
had mine out. I just had to go scroll back. The prior.
It's like trying to. We knew it was important that we had to do it.
Yeah, I have so many notes. I had to scroll through them.
I know it was important.
Well, while you wait, Zala, here, I brought an offering for you. It's an elf. You can eat it.
Whoa! I'm sitting in the back being good.
He's a good pouting elf.
Hey, I'm sure
yes.
you can use a twink.
He's
You
a
can
good
use a
pouting
twink for
elf.
your collection.
I mean, don't offer her that, honestly.
I know it's dangerous.
I didn't write it down.
I didn't either.
fuck.
Was it something to do with the Black Winter?
So,
Yeah, it's probably something to do with the Black Winter.
well, in that case,
yeah,
guys,
that's really fucking vague.
just you just have, you know, she's in front of you right now.
Man-made.
If you don't remember, then you have to make something up. Like, ask her something that.
God.
Or we can ask if
supported.
there's something we can do to get the Tears of Thara into the thing without being caught or something. I don't know.
I mean, that would be. God damn it! I freaking choked on my drink and it's in my nose.
Are you okay?
Dude, my nasal passages are burning right now.
Oh no!
Oh man.
Ever just killed
My
himself
eyes and everything
nearly.
are watering.
Oh no!
Probably ask her about what we can do about the Black Winter.
Yes.
If we can
That's
even do
what's in my
anything about
notes.
the
I think
Black
If we can do anything, yeah.
that's what my notes really emphasize.
I think first we got to ask what the hell is
So-
the Black Winter.
Yeah.
It's the warning of the serpent coming to destroy the world. That's what the Black Winter is.
No, right. Yeah, we know what that is, but we don't know what that is.
Oh, true,
Yeah.
true. Well, no, didn't Callan? She was telling us about it. That's what she said.
Yeah, Kalantana
I'm
told
pretty
you
sure
about
she
the
just said it was, like,
story.
the end of the world,
This is-
wasn't it?
It's
Yeah,
a
this
bad,
is- she was
like
telling
she
us-
told you a little story that is told among the people around
Like
here.
a legend, but we're
Yeah.
not sure if that's real.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that information was from her discussion with us in the back of the cart in
Yeah.
session 4.
We don't know what is causing it.
The cult is
Wait.
man-made.
I'm
So we think it's
getting
I think we have-
I'm getting
it's
a
the
memory.
I'm
Oh,
getting a
I'm getting a
memory.
memory. Because it was to do with the great snake, wasn't it?
the
Yeah.
eternal
As
serpent.
in
The-
the sense
the
that that's
etern-
what we were asking her about, because obviously, because somebody asked if my goddess was a snake god, and if they'd know
She-
anything
Naga
about
is.
snakes,
Yeah.
but I can't remember
Yeah.
if that was a
Yeah,
joke or not.
Well, if maybe she'd know about the serpent. If he's waking up, if something's happening, if the cult is just like
That was it, and then
Well.
obviously because it's to do with the gods, and I'm the only
Yeah.
person here who has a direct connection to a god.
yes,
So I summoned said god so we could ask them about what happened before,
there you go.
about why the serpent was sealed away.
Yeah.
But
Really?
not
So
killed.
we're wanting more information about the very first Black Winter, right?
And if it's connected to this Black Winter and everything.
Yeah.
Well, fuck, we don't even know if this is the very first.
No, this would be the second.
This would be the second.
So
if
sorry,
it's the same.
that's what I meant. We don't know if this is the second
Yeah.
thingy, do we? We don't know how many times this has happened.
Yeah, we need to know like if this is the real Black Winter or if it's some kind of fake Black Winter too.
Yeah.
Ragnar not. So yes, basically that's what I'm gonna be. I'm sort of just gonna like turn to you guys and just be like, just generalism. Like, so my goddess's time is precious. I will not keep her attention for longer than is needed. We need to decide exactly what we ask and what we're doing now.
You're the one on the line with her.
You can all hear and see her. That was the whole
Are
point.
we allowed to talk? But we're not allowed to talk, are we?
I
Not
don't
directly
think
to
so.
her.
She-
No.
She
Are
won't
we allowed
like
to
me.
yell instructions to you?
You can
She
talk
will.
to me, just don't
So
address her.
she will hear all of you, of course, but her focus currently at least lies on Tanaris since he is the one that summoned her.
I'm not looking
Yeah.
to be smited.
Well, don't address
I
her
mean-
directly, and you'll be fine.
I would help Tanaris by telling him like, oh, we need to know about the Black Winter.
Can
if
we
this
talk
is
to
real.
her indirectly?
I mean, you can try. I don't know what's gonna happen. The only other time that my characters ever had involvements with the goddess was obviously communing in the village. That was with other people that could see her and talk to her as well. So I don't know.
What
Go
you
nuts.
know,
See what
Tanaris, what
happens.
you know, Tanaris, that there are rituals like this which are held by many necromancers at once at your home. People there can talk to her, like all of them can talk to her, even though she's summoned by one of the necromancers there. But since those two with you, or three with Kalantana, are not followers of Zala, you don't know what's going to happen if they talk to her directly.
That's pretty much exactly what I said. Yeah, I don't know
yeah. Okay.
the outcome.
Yeah.
So you can, but I don't know what would happen if she's feeling
Ask her about the
pragmatic or
Black
not.
Winter.
All right, so
Yeah.
pretty much I'm just going to turn to her and ask, what is the Black Winter, and what is the Great Snake that was sealed away?
She smiles, showing off sharp teeth, before she nods after a moment of thinking. Well, the Black Winter snow does not fall from the sky, but from the hollow between truths. Each flake is a scale, and each breath is a theft. The eternal serpent is older than all of us are. So, if you seek understanding, I would give you these words of guidance, my little death. Not all hunger devours. One among you drinks, but does not thirst. One walks forgotten paths, and one carries memory not their own. In the temple where bone kisses bloom, I left a truth buried in perfume and ash. Follow my fragrance of loss. You should indulge my little death. Watch decay with grace, for soon all of you will either bloom or be devoured.
Okay, so I'm going to basically just like slowly nod to her and bow my head, assuming that everyone else heard that.
Yeah, everyone else was able to hear that.
Oh no, that wasn't like going to base on that. I'm just
Oh,
going to
okay,
assume
yeah,
they were
okay,
paying
no, I'm just,
attention.
yeah, okay, no, I'm just making that clear that everyone was able to hear that.
Yeah.
After she said that, the image of Zala seems to slowly fade, so you would have time for maybe another question before she disappears and, you know, is busy somewhere else.
Does anyone have anything else they need to ask desperately before? Perhaps any questions about, you know, planes linked to this one because we're talking to a god? No?
Does Everett
No.
not have a question? Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I
like,
mean, that's kind of what I'm hinting at.
No, he was
Can we-
hinting at that.
can we ask her if this is a true Black Winter or if it's just made up by the cultists real quick?
Yeah.
Good
I'd
question.
rather ask that. Go.
Good question.
All right then. Is this is Almighty Zala? Is this a true coming of the Black Winter? Is this a sign of the end times?
This is a winter as black and true as the first one was. And it will do. Bleh, shit. And it will mean our all end. If it is not
So
stopped.
yes, the answer to that is yes, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Her image fades, and the smoke and fire go back to normal. Orange flames, grey smoke, and the smoke gets lesser and lesser until it completely disappears. Yeah. That was
As the
Zara.
final part of the ritual, the markings that I've drawn on myself basically sear into my skin, causing new purple cracks. Origin.
Yeah, good one. Yeah. Like that a lot.
The lore
Perfect.
becomes clear.
There's a price to pay for basically talking to the divines.
Yes. Okay. You've gained.
I'm gonna get unnaked now.
Yeah, you armor back up, and yeah, Kalinthana nods. She seems honestly impressed. This was a lot different than what I've heard about summoning gods, but I guess you don't hear much about summonings of Zala these days, not around these parts. At least.
You know, it's not really common.
But what are you three planning now? Since you have a lot of new, confusing information.
Well, my original goal still stands.
Apparently, Tanaris has to find something, and we have to put things where they belong.
Okay, you weren't paying attention. Come on. Silly vampire.
Vampire.
They were clearly talking about all of us having to go and do it. Each one of us were named in a different way.
Okay, she's not my goddess.
Okay,
She doesn't
okay, right.
tell
But
me
at
what
the same
to
time,
do.
she had you pegged the moment you walked into the circle of fire. Well, you already sat here, but you get the point. Come on. One of you drinks but does not thirst? Duh.
Okay, yeah, she pointed me out. She didn't say I had to go look for her truth buried in the
Whose truth do you
perfume.
think is going to be there? I'm sorry. So
It's for
maybe
you,
our gods
I would
aren't
assume
actually
she's your
fighting.
goddess.
Yes, but if this is the Black Winter, then surely the gods are going to put aside their squabbles to deal with the thing that could, I don't know, kill the gods.
I didn't say I wouldn't go with you to this thing.
Oh,
It's for you.
it's not for me.
It's a
I'm
truth
just a
for you
mouthpiece.
buried in perfume and ash.
I'm pretty sure it's a truth for us, as in it was the you as in the royal you, as in all of us.
We're not royals.
We're not. Oh my god! I'm gonna throw you. There's a cannon.
Either way, we have to fix the whole thing with the tears.
Well, I mean, yeah, isn't that where we're going?
Yes, we have to make sure it gets done.
If I may.
So we can do that and the temple at the same time. We'll be fine.
If I may, Kalinthana stands up. I know I'm not part of this group, and I probably shouldn't have any say in this, but the way I understand her, something is not right, and maybe she's trying to point you to a place where you should go first before you make a mistake. It seemed like a warning that you are currently well, that you have to decide where you're gonna go next. And maybe your original plan is not the safest anymore. Trust me, I want the artifact back where it belongs as much as you do. But there has to be a reason why nobody noticed so far, right?
I mean, she's
Yes.
got a point.
Yeah, but with the snow
I brought
falling,
that up
I think
at the very
we're running out
beginning.
of time.
Honestly, I'm shocked that no one of us noticed this before.
What?
Thanks for bringing this up for the first time.
Well,
Okay, what temple is where bone and kisses bloom?
Well, it's clearly going to be a temple honoring the dead, you know, where you place flowers.
Hess just to correct that, I'm sorry, but she said where bone kisses bloom, not where bone and kisses bloom.
Wait, what did I say? I thought she said where bone
She
kisses
said
bloom.
boning kisses blue.
No, I said bone kisses bloom. That's
Oh,
what
I
said.
I understood bone and kisses bloom. I thought
Oh.
herpes? No, we're not doing that.
Right, wait, hold up. Who's the dirty-minded ones then? Who?
Yeah.
I heard
I
it
s-
properly.
Yeah, Tanara's heard it properly.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's a
You
first.
guys are talking about boning and bloom.
Stop it.
Stop it. Get some help. Point being, though, we just have to go to a temple that honors the dead. That seems very simplistic to me.
Tanaris.
Unless it's not, and then I don't know.
Tanaris, roll for me. Let me check what you can roll for me. Roll for me. Oh, am I nice? Am I not nice? Am I nice? I might be nice. Roll for me general knowledge, but with an advantage of 20. Ooh.
Hey!
Ooh, that was tight but good. So, Telaris, you remember hearing about basically a temple that Kereshi have been building somewhere in Skadi City as a sign of friendship and unity.
Okay, but as I'm going to be doing this, I'm going to be explaining this to them. So obviously, I'm not going to talk this about. But I'm going to turn to the group and going, "Wait a minute, guys! I'm having one of those headaches with pictures."
Thoughts?
Yes, that. Sorry, I don't normally have them.
We could tell.
So yeah, you remember that there is a temple that the Kereshi built within Skadi City somewhere. You don't know where, but you remember hearing about it. Some Kereshi necromancers and priests, Tuzala, they actually work there and live there. Yeah. But you don't know the name of the temple or anything. You just know that there is a place that is dedicated to Zala within Skadi City somewhere.
Yes, that.
Yeah.
So we have to find a hidden temple for necromancers somewhere inside the city.
Yes.
Are there signs that maybe you could, are there secret signs for necromancers that maybe you would know that we should keep an eye out for? Or the smell of death, or maybe your special incense?
You really have like a bad take on necromancers.
I mean, who has a nice take on necromancers besides necromancers?
Besides necromancers, yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel as though that's a very like negative outlook on it. Being as the only necromancer that you've met has been an absolutely pleasant individual.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Pleasant.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. Excuse me. Yes, very pleasant, very pleasant. You have been the epitome of friendliness and kindness. You are truly showing us what necromancers are made of. But
Nah, I'm kidding. We got a secret handshake.
so do we have to just handshake everybody with your secret handshake?
No, that would be silly.
How are we to find this hidden
I don't
temple of
know.
yours? You are not helpful.
I have never been.
Well, how? Okay, if you were, let's pretend for a moment, if you were a secret necromancer in a city that wanted to worship your goddess of decay and whatever else she is, where would you go?
I don't
I'm on-
know. I've
I'm on the
never been
goddess's
to
shit
the
list now.
city.
He doesn't know. He said that multiple times.
Look, right, you get me to the place, I can get us in because it's, I can talk to, the people that I know would be there answering questions and
Trying
whatnot.
to narrow it
Yes,
down.
I know.
Would you go into like the sewers or underground, or would you go up high?
What do you
Would
mean we'd go to the sewers? What do you think we are?
No.
Followers of your god?
Ah,
I mean,
Yeah, I'm
apologize to
sorry.
Sharessa right
Is
now.
that offensive to you? Do you see the hypocrisy? Moonhugger?
Moon.
moon.
moon hugger.
Yeah, you know, because your temple's all moons and shit.
I'd rather hug a moon anyway.
You forgot what your own temple was about, didn't you?
No.
Hmm.
Point being, right, I don't know. So I have as much information about the city as you guys do. When we get there, if we can find someone that can point us in the general direction, I can probably get us inside that way. But until we get there, I don't know.
All right.
Unfortunately, that is as much information as I can give you.
I'll just keep my nose out for decay.
I'll just keep my nose out for decay.
You know what? When we get there, I hope everyone's just like really stinky. I hope the whole city is just a smelly mess.
Yeah, exactly. That's Hess is just going to be drowned by bad smells.
I'm a terrible bloodhound because of this.
To be fair, actually going into a city is probably the worst for you
Yeah, it would be, I'm sure.
because it's just smells.
Spices.
No.
smells,
Wait.
people.
Cowboy. I know what hypotheticals are, but at the same time, the hypothetical being is in yes, hypothetically I could get us in, but hypothetically you'd also have to show me to the door first.
That's true.
That's why I'm asking if there's some sort of like symbol maybe
Also,
that
I-
somebody would paint somewhere that like you keep an eye out
Oh
for.
God no. What do you think we are? Like trying to out ourselves?
I don't know.
Never leave a paper trail. I've been dodging witch hunters in the swamps long enough to tell you that.
I don't know. I've never been to.
Okay, right. Wait.
swamp.
Here we go. This is how I can answer your question better. No, you're not going to find anything physical. No, you're not going to
Oh.
find any signs.
Okay. Well, keep your magic
You're probably
senses
not
out.
going to find anyone that's going to talk about it either.
So, while you three are discussing how you will continue, Kalinthana, who already got up, she is nodding towards you three. Well, since it is late, I will go lay down and sleep a bit. If you need me for a night watch or anything, just wake me up, don't worry. And with that, she walks off and lies down somewhere in the grass a bit further away, closer to the carriage. Okay. You three can keep going or tell me what you're doing or whatever.
She
Oh,
goes to
I've done
sleep.
my
to the
stuff.
sound of us squabbling.
These guys can decide.
I'll keep first watch. You guys sleep. Or
I don't
meditate.
sleep. Yeah.
I love that Everett brings that up every
Yes, I-
time. It's so great.
Yeah.
I specifically turned to him and go, or meditate.
Or meditate.
I mean, if you want, I can show you what it is to sleep, Everett. I'm going to hit you on the head with
Heyo?
a magic sleep
No.
stick.
No.
Give you the sleep bonk.
I'm gonna get up at I'm gonna wait till dusk. Or no, not dusk, dawn, and I'll go hunting at that time. So we can restore our rations that are dwindling.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Okay, so I assume everyone goes to sleep except Hess, who is keeping watch, since she doesn't have to sleep.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
My ads are stuck at the moment at 30 seconds. They're not going to die, and there's just a really, really, really unfortunate looking baby just sort of like on screen.
I had
don't know
a
what this is an ad for.
Batman AT&T commercial that was actually pretty cool.
This is why you
I'm
get
just sort of,
ad blockers.
you know when someone like hands you a newborn baby and says, "Oh,
I
aren't
have
they
an ad
beautiful?" But
blocker,
it's
it
like,
just doesn't block Twitch ads for some reason.
Really?
yeah, mine's on and off whether or what it will.
Like, I
Yeah,
mean, sometimes I
sometimes.
never get ads, but sometimes I do. I don't know. I have uBlock Origin. Maybe I have to calibrate it a little
I
bit
heard
more. See if I can get
if
the-
you get Opera GX that
Yeah.
I use Opera GX.
Yeah,
ad
me
blocker
too.
As well. That's on as well. It's not blocking
know.
it though.
I also have AdGuard ad blocker.
I do not have that.
Try that. That might work.
Just a plugin.
sorry, Gantoilen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Either way.
I had that.
Okay. So, then I'm going to shorten this a little bit here till the next morning. Except one thing. Hess,
Uh-oh.
because you're the one keeping watch.
Gonna go hunting with daggers.
Can
Wait,
you
what?
roll? Because you're the one keeping watch. Can you roll for perception
Okay.
for me?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna see nothing.
The return of blind Hess.
Yeah. Yeah, it is the return of the blind Hess.
Uh-oh.
You don't see anything. The night is fine. Everyone is safe. You're keeping
What about
watch.
vampire senses?
Do you want to roll for vampire senses?
Sure.
Yeah, okay, fair. That's on me.
You
I
guys ever
didn't-
seen Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Yeah, of course.
Ah, look
Yeah,
at
you know that bit where Blinken is keeping watch out and he's like, I don't know why I'm up here, I'm blind.
Yeah.
Hess, since you succeeded in your vampire senses, you sense a few animals in the forest behind you, nothing to be worried about.
What kind of animals?
She can't tell that because I'm too lazy
Damn
to
it.
make them up.
I just hear their
Jesus.
hearts or something.
It's a whole family of pigeons in a tree staring directly at Everett.
They smell a brother.
Suddenly a red panda falls from the
Shut up.
tree. No, never mind. No, you seem fine. The night seems fine. Everyone seems to be safe and sound. The only thing you notice is a very, very weak smell of a person. They seem to be somewhere down the road from where you came from, but they seem to stay far away from you guys for now. They do not approach in any way, so maybe it's just another traveler setting up camp or something. To you, it doesn't seem to be of any kind of threat or something. Right. The morning approaches. Okay. Good morning, darlings. So, the sun rises. Calanthana wakes up. And, you know, she just sits in the grass, tends to her bird for a moment. The first one of you guys
I'm out
to
hunting.
wake up is Everett. He runs off into the forest without telling Hess anything. She's just standing there watching Everett run into the forest,
Okay.
ready for anything.
Everett gets up and just sprints.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, okay, no, I would have already been. So I would have been like at dawn before like this, as the sun is just starting to get up.
Okay.
to
Okay.
hunt. I wouldn't get
So-
up
so
when the
Hess-
sun's already up.
So Hess, since you're standing guard, I'm gonna tell you what you see from your perspective. So you look around, you know, it's a beautiful, beautiful field. You're having a nice camp. Like, you see that everyone is sleeping still, and suddenly, Everett's eyes open up. He darts straight up, standing, and shoots into the forest without saying anything or even looking at you. So, after that, elegantly, delicately, slowly, Calanthana wakes, tending to her bird. You know, she seems busy right now. And then there is this armor snoring, echoing from within. And as the sun starts casting its rays through the helmet into the armor, you slowly wake up, Daenerys. And
5 more minutes.
5 more minutes.
Daenerys, you actually feel a bit fitter and stronger today than you usually are, actually. Because you have 5 temporary HP. Because
I'm
apparently...
blessed, but my skin is crispy.
Because apparently your goddess left you a little gift for your way. You have gained the blessing of Zala, gained a few temporary hit points as an extra, if you will. So yeah, you feel a bit, you know, fresher, stronger today, more energetic, but still turning around in your armor, you know. Another 5 minutes.
With this increased vitality, I know I shall woo the queen.
Oh no. No, no. Oh god. Oh yeah, the palace is closed for maintenance. I'm sorry. With
I'm gonna walk through it like leaving a Looney Tunes-esque style like hole in the wall behind me.
with the power of
Perfectly in the
meta.
shape of my armor.
Yeah.
With the power of meta, I forbid you. No, okay. So with the piano powers. So, yeah. The sun is rising, everyone, you know. Hess, you are, I mean, you're not waking up, you're there, you watch the sunrise,
I'm
you
just
watch
there.
the elf dart away into the forest. You...
Like a deer.
Found an
You-
actual video of Everett darting away as well. I've put it in the
You did.
yeah.
channel.
You did.
You just watched everything, and yeah, the horse was asleep as well. I just forgot that it went to sleep, but the horse seems awake now as
Okay.
well, and just, you know, eats away happily, still alive. Might have to mention that.
That could
Please.
be
Right,
changed.
Everett. Because
Nice, I
you're
can
away
fix that.
hunting.
Yeah.
I assume you're hunting in your human form.
Yep. In a
Yeah. Roll for perception.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty neat. Yeah, you come back with a decent haul actually. You
What do I
have
get?
you get. Let me actually take a look into my list.
L
Did you say
tag
did you say owl? Did you say owl?
L
Oh, owl!
Elk.
Oh, elk! I understood owl.
Elk.
I was like, wait, he's hunting an owl? Like of all
that
the
would not fill us up at all.
All I heard was El Stag, like
I
he's
said
hunting
elk.
a Mexican stag. He's
God.
just got a mustache.
so
elk.
so
Ole.
Or
A
some
stag.
like
No, you
stag.
got a stag. You got a stag, yes. And funny enough, you found some tacos with it. No, so you found a stag. You got a stag. And also, let's say 3 rabbits. And
3 more than Hess.
and one of them
Alright.
has a striking resemblance to one that Hess knows pretty well.
Never doing anything ever again.
You didn't even attempt to make a fire this time.
No, I didn't. I gave it. I bombed it up to Kelly.
She just gave it to the dragon who just used flint to make
She
a fire.
barely made it too.
She barely.
Yeah, she barely made it either. It's so funny.
Just 2 queens unable to make a fire.
just, just the 2 camping queens. Okay. Yeah, Everett, you come back. You can be quite
Yeah.
proud with the stuff you have hunted down.
Good.
Yeah, and Calentana not surprised as you return. She's like, well, seems like this spot was good for hunting after all.
All right. So
So what happens now then?
we
Yeah, I
gotta
would
prepare
suggest.
the meat
yeah.
for storage.
Yeah. I would suggest you take care of the meat. And, yeah. Calanthana offers her help, by the way, so if you need help with that, you can assume that she is aiding you. Right. So, Everett
So
is working
I'll
on...
skin. I'll
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
skin gut.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say, can she actually
Mm.
cook, or is this gonna turn into one of those things where it's like an anime thing where it just shows us a censored bowl of purple mush?
No, she's not.
I mean,
she's not
all we
cooking.
need to do is dry.
She's not cooking. She's not cooking, but she's helping Everett basically gut and skin and everything, and she seems pretty good at that. She's doing a pretty
Do we
decent
have
job.
do we have salt for preserving meat, or are we just gonna have to dry everything?
Do you have salt? I don't know. Let me.
We could check the carriage.
Yeah, you could check the carriage actually. Let me check the carriage as well. No, you don't have salt in the carriage, sadly.
Okay, we just gotta dry everything.
Yeah, you gotta dry it.
Hey, who
At
wants to
least
go
we
get
can
more?
sell
Who wants
all
to go
the
get more wood
skins.
so we can dry it over the fire?
So since Tenaris is still, having his 5 more minutes.
I'll go get more wood.
Okay. Then roll for perception, Hess. And Everett, you roll for interaction object. Oh no.
There is no forest here. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Oh. God damn it!
So Everett, what was that interaction?
I don't know. She didn't tell me what interaction I was doing.
So, I was basically, so the interaction object basically was for how much meat you lose in the process of like skinning and gutting
Oh
and
my God.
drying.
God damn it! Was this one of the rabbits that I was dealing with?
So, you're basically.
What we're saying is.
So, thanks to
This is all of
Kalintana,
it.
thanks to Kalintana's help, you managed to save the meat pretty decently, but you're basically losing
I lost a
about 1.5 rabbits worth of meat in total.
okay.
Yeah.
It's not.
It
hey,
just
you
turned
didn't
out that
need- there's not much-
one of the rabbits wasn't dead, and it just managed to get up, spring
Yeah,
up,
it
and
was-
run away. Three guesses
Yeah.
which rabbit
Yeah.
it was.
It was
It
the
was
rabbit.
one that I-
It was the rabbit
the
that
one
bore.
lucky rabbit.
It was the rabbit that
It's
bore
gonna
the
be like a
striking
legendary item if we
resemblance,
kill
you
this
know.
rabbit.
It was the rabbit with that
Yes,
bore the
this-
striking resemblance to the one that has us hunted before.
This has to become
We
a
have
thing
to-
where with this
yeah, we have to have this rabbit
So,
keep appearing.
I'm just
yeah,
going
this
to
rabbit
give you.
so lucky.
has to follow us across the
I'm
world.
just going to give you a brief description of the rabbit we're talking about. It's a nearly white, like very light gray, with a brown stripe on its back.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like that might be a reference, but I'm missing it.
No, it's not. It's not. I just made that up, but you know,
Okay.
we want to give it a description at
always
this
have
point.
Well, we have the immortal rabbit following us around now.
It's like the immortal snail, or what was it? So
Oh yeah,
yeah, so
the tungsten ball and the immortal snail.
yeah.
It just taunts us with living.
Yeah. So, yeah. But other than that, you manage to save a lot of meat. You preserve it, you dry it. It's ready to be taken with you. I'd say it's about noon, early afternoon when you're done with everything, because this takes a while. I've learned actually. So, once you're done, Kalanthana basically helps Everett, you know, put everything into the carriage and prepare everything for your last part of the journey. Because according to Kalanthana, the city's gates are just beyond the next few hills. At least you will be able to see the city from there. So,
Really quick before we set out,
yeah.
the person that I sensed far away from us last night,
Yes.
Was it the rabbit?
do they come any closer
No.
so we don't see anybody else on the road?
No, you don't see anyone on the road yet. There is nobody. But it is to be expected that you will meet a lot of people when you get closer to the city, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. But right now, no. You don't see anyone.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. So, Daenerys, are you still asleep around afternoon, or is your 5 more minutes over?
I suppose I can awaken. I think waking up at about noon is acceptable.
Fair. He's not used to so much sunlight in his defense. So, yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to do, or are you ready to set off?
I think I'm. So.
I think we can
Do
set
we
off.
do we want to collect some firewood and load it into the cart so we don't have to keep searching every time we need to set up a fire, or especially when
Don't
we're getting
set
close
me
to
out.
the. And Daenerys can. He just woke up.
It's okay. So all we have to do is we have to just work out what everyone's strengths and weaknesses are. So what we do is we don't send Hess out to look for the food, but we don't let Everett
would.
prepare the food.
Whoa, I did a good job. Just that one rabbit was still alive.
No, you didn't do a good job. You did a fucking terrible job. But
No,
the dragon
I
did a
did
great
fine.
job.
Ellie did help you.
I did fine.
You did a 94. You kept a rabbit's ear at best.
No, the 94 was the rabbit got away. Well, it's fair because it was still alive.
Which is not making it better, to be honest.
Wait,
No.
hold on. Keo. If
It was
she
playing
hadn't
dead.
have assisted him, how much would he have actually saved on a 94?
So if
We don't know
Kalimpana,
this.
if
This is
Kalimpana,
outside of the character dialogue.
that's true, you can't know that. But if Kalimpana didn't help him, he probably would have lost like about half of the stack as well.
Yeah,
Jeez.
a quarter to half. Hey, that's still
On top of what
Half
you
to
already lost, which
75%
was a
of it.
rabbit and a half.
no. The rabbit
So
was
we would have
part
had
of
a
this.
rabbit and like half of
Rabbit
the
was-
stag.
Yeah, but we don't
wait,
know
wait,
that. You
wait,
characters
hold on.
don't know this.
If you caught 3 rabbits and you lost one and a half of them anyway, if you were to lose another half on top of them, then yes, you would have lost pretty much all of it.
But that didn't happen, and the characters don't know that. Okay,
That's true. That's true. The characters
So-
don't know that.
the rabbit got away. He was
You
playing
didn't hunt
dead.
it properly.
It's a magical rabbit.
Maybe
Everett-
it's one of the gods. following you.
Everett doesn't
Maybe
even
it is a god
Everett doesn't even know that.
or a
but
demigod. Who knows?
Everett doesn't even know that. You know,
I
like
don't know.
he's just assuming
No.
that the rabbit is magic because he can't have gotten away if it was a normal rabbit. It's impossible.
There's no way I, an elf of the Fae, would have been tricked by such a lowly animal.
I'm just imagining the rabbit giving Everett the middle finger, you know, while running away.
Running on its hind legs.
No one else sees it either. It's just like only Everett sees this rabbit giving him the middle finger. Everyone else is just like, it's just a rabbit, Everett. Just calm down. It's just a rabbit.
No, I swear I saw it. I swear I saw it. Yeah, but is there anything you want to do before setting out, or are you ready to set out?
No, I'm ready to set out. How
We
about
need
you
to
guys?
go. No, we need to get firewood
No, we can
because
go.
as the closer we get to the city, the less trees there will
Well,
be.
why are we gonna need firewood when we're in the city? What, are you gonna start a
Well,
fire in the middle of an inn?
No, who says we're gonna like? We might. How far are we? Do we have to go? Will we
Not long.
make it
Few
to the
hills
city?
away.
No, you will arrive at basically
Oh, never
the
mind,
beginning
never
of
mind.
this night. You would arrive.
Oh, okay, never mind then. We're fine.
That's kind of why. I mean, we should already said that. That's why I wondered what you guys, what you were like.
And-
so
Oh,
worried
I
about
missed that. I
collecting
missed
more
that
firewood
part.
for.
And
missed
by
that.
the
Oh,
way,
okay.
if you're still sticking to your old plan, you will stay there for a while because of the festivities and because of the artifact, obviously. But yeah.
Yeah, get drunk.
Yeah, we could get drunk.
Get crunked.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah! Oh no.
Wait,
Um.
Hes,
I
can you
came
even
here
get
for
drunk?
a party. Well, who knows? We're gonna try.
Okay. Yeah, if you're ready to set out, you guys set out in the carriage. And Seth, again, you know, staying the reins, and he is guiding the horse down the road further towards the city. And... you pass hills, the last hills that were supposed to be, like, the last hurdle before you see the city for the first time, and actually you are now going along a road on some cliffs, and in the distance you see Scarith City built into the sea partially. Let me show you.
And on the side of the road, there's a small man sitting next to a stand in front of a soda going, yoo-hoo, big summer blowout.
You see this in the distance. This is the view that you're basically getting, maybe a bit further away still, but this, you can imagine it to be like this.
Says no token, so we can't
Yeah,
see.
we've just got a big blank screen that says
Huh?
nothing.
Oh. Oh.
You have
Oh.
to put our tokens on there.
Oh. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, now?
There we go.
Ah.
Yeah, thank you.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Professional!
Turned
Yes.
into a Minecraft villager for a moment there.
I am professional.
Her.
Her.
Uh-huh.
So. You get to see the city of Scarith for the first time. And there it is. You see a city built into the sea, into a calm sea. You still have a while to go till you reach the city's gates. But what you see here in the distance basically is the palace with the so-called crystal tower. I know that there is no crystal building, but it is called that, first of all, because it's
We will
crystal on the
imagine, don't
inside,
worry.
and please use your imagination because it's really hard to find a properly made artwork of something like that. But yeah, there you have it. You see the Royal Palace of Scarith with its legendary hanging gardens. And on the other side, as you keep going, you see the Holy Cathedral of Apocrypha in the distance, which I'm going to show you now, if it would let me. There we go. Basically on the other side of the city is the cathedral. And the whole city basically covers nearly the entire coastline that you're currently going along. So, the closer you get to the gates, the further the day progresses, and as you basically take the turn onto the last road of towards the gates, Calanthana stops Sev gently and asks him to stop the horse. Will you let Sev stop the horse? Tanaris.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
as the carriage stops, Calanthana gets up, still the bird on the shoulder, and she nods to you guys. Well, I thank you all for taking me with you all this way, but I am afraid this is where I have to go.
Say goodbye to your dragon girlfriend, Everett.
Okay.
You can't help us into the city, maybe?
No,
I-
yeah. Can we? I ask. Yeah. Why can't you go with us further?
She stops for a moment as if thinking for a proper answer. Well, this is a bit difficult and quite delicate, so I think you three should enter the city by yourself, without me.
Sounds suspicious.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of iffy.
Oh my god, Everett, you're agreeing?
No, I agree. That's kind of suspicious.
Do you have the passes to get into the city around night? If not, I can help you with that one as a last token of my gratitude, if you
I
will.
was just gonna kill someone and break in.
No, we have a
No, we
have a
weren't.
pass. We have a pass.
We have one pass. Do we need? Can one pass work? Is that one pass for the carriage in all of us, or do we all need individual passes?
Depends on the pass that you have.
Is it
We
a
got
wait?
a
Is it
pass from
a
the
merchant
Oracle.
pass?
And we got a pass from the Oracle, didn't we?
Yes, you did get a you did get a pass from the Oracle. that allows you to enter Scarif, and it actually says on the pass that its holder and their companions are to be allowed into the city.
Okay then. It looks like we're set.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, in this case, I will take my leave now. But I am very sure I will see you again. She gets off the carriage and waves. Good luck, you three. Something tells me that this is going to be really interesting when we meet next time. And she smiles.
We're
Gonna
gonna
be
need
waving
it.
at her. She goes away, and I'm just gonna like turn like sidewardly, talking to us. You know, I'm gonna bet good money on it that we either never see her again, or the next time we're just gonna have to kill her.
Let's hope we don't have to kill her.
Yes. Yeah.
You saw what she did to those cultists.
Stone and then get obliterated.
Oh, that's fine. We're not cultists.
Yeah,
We're
but
not
if you have to fight her.
That
How's
was a
that make
subject
this-
that can be squished or turned into
This is
stone.
Tanaris logic. You can't
I-
deal with it. Don't worry.
I love this. She can't do that to us. We're not cultists.
Exactly.
This is great.
Yeah, she can only turn cultists into stone. I believe you.
Hey, you don't know that she can't.
You know what? You're so right, Tanaris.
So she walks off, and you guys keep going towards the gates. And just as sun sets, you are nearing the gates to the city, where two guards in heavy armor are standing in front of a huge gate. And this gate is seemingly made of a very shiny silver metal. It reflects very strongly. And in front of the gate, I'm sorry, I have to pull up my notes while I talk. In front of the gate, there is a huge, basically a huge group of people. There is a queue, but some of them are just standing around waiting on the sides of the wall and everything. There are some merchants with their carriages and their caravans and whatnot standing there, and basically most of them do not seem very happy. Some others are, setting up some tents or something. Apparently they have to wait the night outside. Because because this is general knowledge, during festivities or big events in the capital, getting inside during night or after the sun sets is a bit more difficult than arriving during the day. The guards are stricter. You have to have a certain kind of pass or a certain kind of permission, and yeah. So yeah, you basically arrive there with your carriage, and it seems very busy at the moment. What do you guys do? Did everyone die?
Oh, I
No,
thought you
yeah.
were gonna
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah,
was waiting for
continue
you.
continuing.
describing, yeah.
Okay, wait, what is happening? Why is it so quiet now?
Oh,
wait,
are we
what?
getting
We're
into the
waiting for you to
queue?
Continue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She can't hear us.
No, no, I
Can you
can
hear
hear
us?
you. I can hear you.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
So what exactly? Okay, ask me questions. I need to know what you're looking for.
So we're in queue to get into the city, right?
You
Or
can
line?
Yeah,
get
that's where you left us. So we were just like,
Or do we just push our way through everyone?
yeah, that's exactly so. As I said, there is a queue. There are people standing around. Some of them are setting up tents or some place to stay the night. Apparently, you're arriving there. The road is pretty big, and there's like a big, basically, place in front of the space in front of the gates where everyone seems to, you know, just gather up. You can either queue, can stand in back of the queue and just wait until it's your turn. You can try to pass by the entire queue and just walk up straight toward the gates. Because you can see that some people are trying to do that, some are being rejected, others are being led somewhere else. It's like a lot is going on, but apparently it's not impossible. It kind of depends on you how you want to get into the city or how you want to approach getting into there.
Well, Tanaris is in charge of Sev, who's piloting the carriage.
yep, ramming speed.
No!
Oh god. Oh god.
Well, we're just going to get in, and so we're just going to wait. You know, what else can we really do? We can't, again, unless you.
Wait, give me a moment. Discord audio is bad again. Give me a second.
To the front.
You're the one with the
3.2.
money.
Ah,
No,
there
I
you
don't
go.
want to.
I was going to say, yeah, go
There
ahead.
you go.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so, pretty boy.
Okay, poor man.
Okay.
I couldn't come up with anything. That was the best I got.
Yeah, you could either queue or you could just pass the queue and go to the front, or I mean maybe
That's a
your
great way to get
past
kicked back
tells
to
you
the back
anything.
door.
I'm just really hinting here, but yeah.
So there's like the city's surrounded by what, like a big, is it like a stone wall?
So, to give you a better picture, probably, the only way into the city is a huge stone bridge. But to get onto that bridge, you have to pass the main gate. The gate is protected. Yep. It has walls that basically go around the entire area. But on all other sides, the city is basically covered by the sea. Like, it's surrounded by water since it's built into the sea. The only way to get in there without having to swim or anything is this bridge, and that is protected by the gate. And you'd have to pass through this gate to get into the city. There is a smaller gate on the side.
Swim.
I mean, you could try, but there are guard towers built in the ocean, like along the coast and everything.
Okay, but what if we weren't swimming along the top of the water?
You want to dive and get into the city by diving into the canal, basically?
No.
Well, basically,
We
you know,
have-
walk along the canal bottom and then come up the other side.
We have a gate pass. Can we try to use the gate pass?
You're no fun.
I am no fun.
You know, just for that, I
Look,
hope
look.
that it's fake.
Look, if it doesn't work, then we'll try your plan.
Oh my god, I really want to make this pass fake now.
Yeah.
No.
No.
You're about to see my ingenuitive side come out, where I have to basically make us a medieval submarine.
Oh my god.
With the
Keep that in
horse.
your
This
head
is the
for
anchor.
something else. What if
With
we need
the
it later?
horse. I mean,
With a horse.
you're still facing a future trip to Scenaria, the country of the sea, right? Like, I'm just saying that.
Yeah. You might be able to use your medieval submarine in scenario.
I can do that.
Just hold it in your back armor pocket, okay?
My back armor pocket. I don't think you understand how plate mail works. See,
We're making
unfortunately,
new
right,
things.
this is no. This is right. I'll explain it to you in a way that's very easy to understand, Hess. Imagine plate mail was women's clothing.
Well, that's why you
No
put it in your little
pockets.
purse.
No pockets.
I mean, I can put it in my little man purse if you want.
Yes.
Yeah, put it in your man purse. But you still haven't told me what you want to do now.
We're queuing up.
We're gonna try going in the front gate, I guess, because you know Hess is allergic to fun.
I tried to get this horse to the carriage, and you guys wouldn't let me have fun. So you know what? We're going through the gate properly if we can.
Fair enough.
I said we should just take the horse, and you're like, no, we gotta tell you the truth. Well, maybe we gotta tell the truth then at the gate. We have a pass.
That's also fair. I agree with Hess. We should totally do the medieval submarine.
I mean, you can go, feel free if you want to try to go that way. You can. No one's stopping you.
Okay, so you're trying to go through the gate. Do you want to queue up, or do you want to walk right into, or do you want to drive the carriage right to the front?
I feel like if we try to go straight to the front and cut everyone, we're just gonna get sent directly into the back of the line or not be let in at all.
Yeah, I think we should stay in the queue.
Keep in mind, I'm just
Yeah, I
saying
can't
this. I'm just
imagine-
saying that I mentioned that earlier. There are people who do that. There are people passing by the queue and seemingly are, let in. It seems to depend on
Yes, but
who
I'm
you are
assuming
and what
these people
kind of pass
probably-
you
yeah.
have. Yeah.
Yeah,
There
but
we
British
go.
people love being in queues.
And American people love shutting up.
Okay, that shit on my comeback. That's
Honestly, I was gonna say something much meaner, and then I was like, wait, no, I'm gonna say something like not mean now, and it came out that. That's about as mean as I was willing to go.
It's so good though.
It was much funnier.
Yeah. Okay. So
My head hurts now.
you're queuing up, right?
Yes.
Okay. This basically costs you a lot of time. It is getting dark. It is getting night. And once it's your turn, the guard in front stops your carriage, and he walks up to your side of the carriage. I'm sorry, we're closed for the night. Do you have an entry pass?
yes.
He's gonna like sharply elbow Everett and be like, yep, right here.
But I'm the pass.
You have
do
the
I have?
pass.
Oh, you have the.
I have the pass. Oh.
We're not going to use you as a bribe. I mean, we can if you want,
I
but.
thought
Do you want an elf wink?
No.
It's just gonna be.
Sorry.
Do you want
Everett,
an
you're-
elf wink?
No.
Everett, you're not used as currency in this area. That's below you.
No, stop.
I thought Hess had the pass. Alright, I got the pass.
You're the one with the pass.
Okay, you
I handed the pass.
okay, you hand him the pass. He looks through it, and his eyes widen as he looks through the pass, and he calls over the other guard, and hands the pass to them, and that other guard is looking through the pass as well, and both of them seem really surprised.
No.
Like, these are the worst fakes I've ever seen. It literally is just scrolled on with Crayola, let us in.
We know more than you.
And he then he then nods to you guys and hands you, Everett, the pass back. Well, we didn't expect you. Sure, open the gates, and then the gates opened, and the gates open, and you are led through across the bridge and into the city.
What do you mean by didn't expect you?
Do you wanna ask him that?
Yeah, I want to ask him. Yeah, I
Okay.
want to ask him that.
Well, we thought we already let everyone on the diplomatic list in. We didn't expect another one with a semi-diplomatic pass.
Dude,
Oh, we got held up.
we could have just walked through the line.
We were being polite.
Yeah, but oh, god damn, whatever. Okay, let's go in. I want to get food or something.
Somebody's grumpy when they don't go to bed on time.
Sleep.
So you're let
Wait,
in.
how can you want sleep if you've never had sleep?
I didn't say I wanted sleep. I said I want to go get food.
You literally just said, I want sleep. The words just left your mouth.
Yeah, I want sleep, yeah.
I was
just-
no, I was hoping to change that because I didn't mean sleep. I meant food, but whatever.
I want
No, you can't use the
meditation.
words I said against me.
So, you're led into the city, and basically you see a bustling city. It's really busy, but it's also very beautiful. As a city built into the ocean, and because of the style it is built in, and also because nearly every building, has some kind of crystalline decoration or crystals worked into it in some way. That's why Scotty City is also called the Crystal Capital. In the distance, you see the Crystal Tower, the palace of Scarif, and on the other side, the huge cathedral to the goddess Apocrypha, the World Mother who apparently has blessed this city ever since they founded it. Depending on where you want to go, this can get a bit tricky by carriage, because the city basically works with a lot of its canals. So there are small boats and gondolas that would carry you from one place to another, but also there are normal roads and streets that you could walk or ride on. Right. Since it is your first time to the city, you would have to decide what you do next, like where you're heading or what the plan is now.
Well, somebody's getting grumpy. I think we should find an inn.
Garçon, please direct me to the palace.
Oh no. Oh no.
No. Inn. Is she sleeping?
She's sleeping,
Oh,
it's
I'll be
dark,
doing
she's not there.
plenty of that, don't worry.
No.
No. Okay.
What, no sleeping? Well, okay. I can
No,
work
no,
that in as well
no.
if you want.
No. Stop! Stop! Don't. Okay, you are looking for an inn. There are some signs around, but they basically just point to the biggest buildings. There is a sign that basically directs you to the legendary Academia Arcania, the place where all the great mages and magicians study. There is a sign toward the palace. There is a sign that guides you to the cathedral, and some smaller signs that basically tell you what alley you are currently on or you're going toward to. But there is no sign that would guide you directly to an inn or a tavern. So, yeah, how are you trying to find that inn or tavern? I'm actually
Well,
currently...
I already told you what I wanted to do, so you guys will have to.
I assume if we're behind other people that have entered the
Oh,
city,
you're
there
not.
might
You're
be
not
others that
only
are heading
behind.
towards the inn.
You're not only behind. Like there are people all around. This is a lot. Like they're everywhere, and
This
they're
late at night? God.
yeah. It's really busy. It might be late, but the crystal lanterns at the streets and the buildings and everything is still lit up. It's like it is like nobody even noticed this night yet. Like it's still very busy.
Oh, yes. It's
Look.
the nightlife. This is an entirely different time.
And
You never heard the saying, a city comes to life at night?
and by the way, just to let you know, there are people of all kinds of races around. People from all parts of the world, as you know it, are around here. There are beastmen, there are the aquatic races are there as well. You, Hesperia, might notice some of them since Merfolk and the Cenarians are really close with each other. So yeah, it's a very bustling city with a variety of people here.
No, Everett's our pretty boy. He should ask where the inn is.
Do you
I
think
like how
I'd be
Everett has
more?
been designated.
Well, okay, you intimidate people until you open your mouth, and then you woo
Is there
them
a
somehow.
specific type of inn we're looking for? I'm sure there's many types of inns here.
Well, we have diplomatic immunity. Let's try.
The fanciest one?
Ooh, why not? We're
Okay.
gonna get it for free.
Okay. All right. So I'll ask, where is the fanciest, nicest inn for your diplomats?
Okay. Who are you asking that? Because currently, close enough to be stopped by you would be a. Let me check. I have.
Yeah, like anyone nearby who's important looking.
I need to roll for that. Let me.
Okay.
Like another guard or something.
Yeah, someone who has some kind of authority that could answer that.
Oh wow.
Is that a good
67
wow or a
and
bad wow?
76. That's okay. Cool. So, there is a young harpy woman walking by. There is what seems to be a young leopard man and what did I roll as the last
Surrounded
thing?
by furries.
66. and a nymph is walking by.
In a what?
A nymph.
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 What's a nymph? Okay.
You don't know
Nymph
what a
is
nymph is?
You don't know
well,
what
I know
an-
what an imp, but I'm just wondering why it's in the city.
Why not?
Okay.
Hey,
It's not
Everett,
something I
nymph
usually
lives
associate.
matter, alright?
That's not something I usually would expect in a city. Okay, but no, I don't want to stop any of these people. I want to look for someone who seems more important. Random passer.
Wow.
Oh my god. He's literally
I'm not gonna lie, that did sound a bit sort of like side eyes. Oh, I don't want to stop for a nymph. Ugh, they
See,
let
this
those
is-
in the city.
Look at them. Look at them, honestly. Ugh.
Look at those peasants. Ugh, they're wearing
Ugh.
regular cotton clothes.
Ugh, the nymphs.
I just want to find someone who seems like they could answer the question.
Okay,
Curls his lip up
so
at them.
you
Ugh.
keep going and you quickly end up at a intersection. There is one road that keeps on straight, but it leads to one of the canals, so you wouldn't be able to go there with the carriage. Left and right, there are signs. One of the signs directs you toward the Everglow Alley, and the other one leads you toward the Academia Arcania.
What was the,
I don't know,
what was the
Everglow.
first one again?
Everglow.
Everglow Alley. that seems
What
to
is
be a
an
road,
Everglow
and
alley?
the Academia Arcanea, which is the academy for mages and magicians and
Right,
everything, like, you know, the
yeah, I wanna go there.
spellcasters.
I want to go there at some point, but not right now. Does anything around look like it's getting like nicer, more like a more like nobility kind of area?
Well,
Can't
if you
really wanna
look
be
down the
uncomfortable.
road toward the Academia
Well, we have a pass.
Arcanea,
Might as well.
the Academia
Alright, let's go that way.
Arcanea in the distance seems to be, well, it looks very fancy. It's a huge building, built in crystal and gold and white smooth stone. And surrounding that area seems to be a higher class area. But to get to there, you see a gate further down the street. So you seem to have to pass another gate to get into that part of the city.
All right, let's go that way.
Okay. You go that way. And as you reach the gate into the next part of the city, I need to pull that up because I didn't expect you guys to go there first.
Everett decided he's in his fancy lad era, so
Yeah.
Well,
I
if we have a
I didn't volunteer him for this.
You did. If we have a diplomat's pass, then maybe that will allow us into a
Yeah.
nicer place. So, nicer end
So
that we're gonna get thrown out of because Kateris is gonna try to fight someone.
So
Yeah.
you
Seduce
are,
someone.
according to the sign above the gate, a golden sign, very well decorated. According to the sign above the gate, you are approaching the gate to the Lattice Quarter, which is the part of the city that is basically all about magic and studying the magic arts and everything. And in front of that gate, there is another guard, another crystal guard, the militia of the city. Please halt. Who are you, and what is your business in the Lattice Quarter?
We are foreign diplomats looking for an inn to stay at.
Oh fuck.
And I show
Okay.
them our pass.
Okay. Since you're lying.
That's what our pass is.
I know.
That says it.
Your pass says it. That's why you're getting an advantage, but you are lying.
yeah, just because your past says it doesn't mean that you're going to be great at lying about it. I could walk up to you right now and say, I'm the king of everything, Everett.
Okay, Everett, roll for interaction social, but you'll get an advantage of 20 on that, since you have a pass that says that.
Okay.
That's 39.
39.
No. The guard looks at you weirdly. We did not expect any foreign diplomats. If you are looking for for an inn to stay for the night or for the palace, you might want to go to the Crystal Ring.
How do we get to the crystal ring?
What is the crystal ring?
The Crystal Ring is
Who is the crystal ring?
the Crystal Ring is the inner ring of the city surrounding the palace. It is the place where basically all the nobility and the royals live and stay, and it's also the place to stay for guest diplomats. To get to the Crystal Ring, you just go back down this road, and there will be a gondola that can pick you up and take you down the canal to the Crystal Ring.
Oh, so we can't take our cart there?
I'm afraid no, but we can have a few guards assist you with your and he looks a bit, confused at your cart and everything with your belongings.
Okay.
Yeah, so if we can have some
Yeah.
help, because I have some very
Yeah.
important things in here.
She's just pulling out the princess act. Yes, of course. If you would give me your names.
Oh, well, I'm Hesperia.
My name's Everett.
My name's Lord Pennysworth III.
Oh shit.
Because if we're going to lie, I might as well lie effectively.
Yeah, this is going to be fun.
I'm not lying.
So, Daenerys,
I wanted to be
you
Lord
can
Pennysworth.
roll for interaction. No, you don't have to roll for interaction. The interaction social. I'm sorry. He nods. The guards will be assisting you shortly. Please wait here for a moment. And he walks through the gate inside the lattice quarter, apparently contacting someone.
He's
That
like, quick, there's
might-
some weirdos out here.
Is his behavior looking suspicious?
Though
Everything
he
about this is suspicious.
Shush, shush.
Everett
Like, should I be concerned about?
So, it dawns on you, Everett, that you just used your real name, but you basically said you were a foreign diplomat. And you have a diplomatic pass. And the problem is that the diplomats should be known by someone around here. So if someone, if someone is being asked who has actually knowledge about the diplomats, and your names come up,
How
like
how is he? How is he How is he contacting someone? What does he do?
you
Is he
don't see
walking
that.
off to go
you-
talk to someone?
Yeah, he
Is
walked
he
off.
using magic?
He walked off through the gate to the lattice quarter. The gate closed behind him, of course, and you don't see him right now.
I'm just gonna turn to the other two and just be like, "You're both dumb."
Well, okay, you using a fake name, they're gonna be
You're
like, oh,
using
we're
the
not
fake-
aware of
Yes,
any.
but
we
at
all
least
wanna
mine
use-
sounds like it's got some authority to it. You know, when you think of a foreign diplomat, you don't think, "Oh, my name's Dave."
That's
Who's
fair.
gonna
Well-
listen to Dave the diplomat? You gotta send someone along who's got some sort of gravitas about them.
Dave the diplomat.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
but
you
the
talk to
point
them
is,
about that.
He's verifying the names anyway, so even if we used a fake name, he would still probably go verify, and then it'd be flagged. It doesn't.
After
Doesn't matter if we use a
It
fake
doesn't
name
really
or-
matter in the long run.
I swear to God, if it comes back that it's like, yes, no, we've only got one down here, and it's Lord Pennysworth III. Everyone else, I don't know who you are.
so
Well, we're part of your entourage.
Yeah,
this is so-
we could
Not
bodyguards.
if I
and
say you're not, you
whatnot.
want.
guys,
Oh, okay,
can I
go
just
for it.
say I wanted to keep this for the what if stream, but I can't. Guys, can I just say what you're doing right now is a story path that I have prepared, but I was like, is
What,
it even
pretending
worth?
to be foreign diplomats?
Is it even worth like working on it? Because they will not do that, will they? And now this is the exact path you're taking. First thing you
The
enter the
one
city.
thing they
This
do.
is so great. Okay, so a few
Alright.
moments later, you see a whole bunch of guards approaching you. Like we're talking six
Oh,
to eight people,
Oh, hi.
and
I'm just gonna stand there looking important.
the guard who was talking to you earlier steps back out of the gate. You are now, like, the carriage is now surrounded by 8 guards, and like 9 guards in total. The guard you talked to earlier approaches you again. I'm sorry, sir, but what did you say was the country that your diplomats off?
Hold on. What's the country in the far south again? Which one's that?
You mean the Heracrean Empire?
What did our passes
Yes.
say? Did our pass say anything?
The pass. I'm pretty sure the passes didn't actually say anything on it. They were literally just diplomats passes, weren't
It's just
they?
a generic diplomat.
Yeah, it's a generic diplomatic pass.
Okay, right. Hold on. I'm just gonna crack my knuckles here and just be like, I'm just gonna step forwards and just be like, Hello, officer. It is I, Lord Pennysworth III. I apologize for my servant's demeanor. He's new at the job. His station that he commands, well, I'll have to have him flogged later for it because he doesn't understand himself. I'm sorry if any confusion has caused you. Hesperia, please hit the boy for me. And I'm just gonna look over to her.
I'm gonna
What
hit
did
him
I
upside
do
the
that
head.
she didn't do? What did I do that she didn't do?
I'm hitting Everett upside the head. Just whap.
Getting bullied.
I hope that's enough to satisfy you, officer. If not, do tell, and I'll have her flog him until he's bloody.
He seems a bit confused. So,
Yeah, exactly.
well, whatever you do with your servants, but what country are you representing here?
Which one was it again? So the most country was the...
The Heracrean
Heracrean
Empire.
We're from the Heracrean Empire. Here is a delegate of the festivities going on in the country at the moment.
He narrows his eyes.
This is bad.
Yeah.
You know, sir, I'm very sorry to inform you, but Lady Sinsa, the right hand of the Sun Emperor and representative of the Heracrean Empire, has been arriving yesterday already.
Yes, but she is not the diplomatic entity. She is just here on pledge. Do you do any of your research, sir, or should I have to speak to your captain instead?
Oh, God!
One is here for business, one is here for pleasure. Know your station. I'm just gonna be
Tanaris
really
pulling up the
snooty,
Karen.
just sort of like
Yeah. he's
looking down and my nose at him sort of thing.
Well, sadly, we will have to find out what the truth is here. So please, lady and gentlemen, please step out of the carriage. All of you. You need to come with us for now. Your carriage will be confiscated until we have answers.
You would have me dirty my feet on this road?
If you resist, we will have to take you with us by force.
He's saying this in like the dingiest full.
Yes, he does.
Yes,
Yes, he
That
does.
doesn't look anything like a fucking diplomat.
Hey, fake it till you make it.
If you believe what you say, everyone else will.
Well, I don't think they're believing any of this. But
Honestly, I would like to use a heroic action to convince this man of my pure grand. I'm gonna stand up on the carriage, full Superman pose in front of him, being like, "You shall hear from my manager."
I mean, you can roll for social
I'm using
interaction.
my smooth talking. I'm using smooth talking.
Smooth talking. Okay, so because you already
Yeah, look
have
what
been
that said to.
discovered and they have backed up information, you will have to work with a disadvantage of 30. But you can use a hero point if you really want to do this roll. Okay.
I win.
Wow.
No, that's not even.
No,
that's not even
you
fake,
don't.
'cause
You
I have smooth
don't.
talking
Yeah.
100.
Yeah.
I have smooth
Yes.
talking 100.
You have smooth talking 100, but you have a disadvantage of 30.
Yeah, I added the
Which
30.
is, yeah, he added the 30. It's 77. He won.
Oh shit! Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't see that. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Yes!
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the guard seems a bit taken aback. Well, well, I'm very sorry if we're inconveniencing you, but I have my orders and I cannot go against them. Please come with
Would
us.
your orders break the diplomatic treaties between our lands? Read upon the past that we have. You would infringe upon our rights here as free-standing citizens of our own empire within your country? Berating the politics between us and possibly fraying the tensions between the entities of our countries, bringing about war and ruination on your pathetic self.
The other 8 guards surrounding you seem a bit confused now. And the guard in front of you he's really nervous. You see like a drop of sweat running down his cheek underneath his helmet. Well, if I'm I would kindly
Stop stammering, young man. Speak with your words, not with your stomach.
I would kindly ask you to follow us, because the Queen's advisor would like to have a word with you, just to see what actually is the truth.
Dude, I think we're digging
then.
ourselves up deeper and deeper.
Well then, little man, lead on to your advisor, and I shall inform them just thoroughly of your buffoonery.
Incompetence.
So the guards take you off the
Yes,
carriage.
Yes, incompetence.
The guards take you off the carriage. They eye Franklin for a moment a bit weirdly, and
Oh no, Franklin's just laying on like the carriage floor, like he's just like a trophy basically.
oh, okay.
He's just
So
there.
Sev is trying to act like a normal person, following you, I assume.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's full on grandstanding as well behind me. Like imagine like just a smaller version of me.
Yeah.
Why would you talk to me and my son like this?
Never talk
Okay.
to me or my son again.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah. You guys are going with the guards, and your carriage is, for now, taken by another guard, brought to safety. You guys actually are boarding 2 gondolas who are taking you down the canal into the crystal ring.
I'm just gonna be like just really playing the part here. I'm just gonna click my fingers together and go like, servant, my pack, and I'm just gonna take my entire pack off, like all like heavy weaponry and like loose armor and stuff in there, just drop it into Hess's arms.
Oh no! Hess, are you?
Can I even carry that?
Yeah, that's the question. So
We'll find out.
if you're trying to catch that, roll for interaction object.
Oh boy.
Hey, I'm just playing
You
the part.
actually catch that really well.
Flex.
You are like the stress and the tension of the situation actually give you the needed strength to carry Daenerys' stuff.
And just for funsies then, and you, servant, make yourself useful this time, and I'm just gonna drop my axe into his hands.
To my hands?
Into Everett's hands, yeah.
Yeah,
I
okay.
just let it get drop to the ground and I walk by.
The guards,
Is that right?
the guards, the
Yeah,
guards,
helping us.
the guards eye Everett very worried because, so they think right now, I mean they're not sure, obviously they're very confused, but they think that you're a high-ranking Heracrean diplomat, and in Heracreus it is custom for the higher-ups to have servants or even slaves, and Heracreus is very, very, very hard on its servants and slaves. And actions like Everett's actions are very, very, very severely punished. So they're currently.
I'm just gonna look over to the guards and be like, don't worry, he's new. I'll have the other slave break him in.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Okay, so you're boarding the gondolas, and you are
His axe.
brought into the crystal
It's still on the ground.
ring.
Unless he does something about it.
Oh right, no one is picking up the axe.
Sev, no.
Okay,
Sev is
Sev.
picking it up because
Okay.
Sev is a good boy.
Yeah, okay. Sev's picking up the
Sev's
axe,
an actual slave, so.
and you are
You're supposed
brought
to be acting the part here.
toward the palace.
We're acting a part. Please go with it.
The closer you get to the palace, you see... Wait, give me a moment. You see a huge building built of clean, smooth white stone. With it's famous for its gardens. So you see brightly blooming flowers everywhere, some ponds, just surrounding the entire building that is basically set into the ocean without any connection to any part of the city. You have to go there by water. There's no other way to get to the palace, apparently. Let me pull up the map for that. And I'ma put your tokens down here. Here. Oh wait, actually you're here. You're just leaving the gondola, so you're here. Okay, and Sev is with you. Franklin is left behind, semi-dead, in the carriage, right?
He's literally just... You know those snakes where they pretend to be dead and they just sort of roll onto the back and go bleh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what he's doing.
Okay.
We got a man on the inside.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Then let me... Okay. You should be able to see the palace now.
Who are we talking to again?
The Queen's advisor has requested you because apparently they want to find out who you are and why you are pretending to be diplomats from Heraclius.
Alright then.
See, there's no point.
Crack my
They already know.
knuckles.
Like,
Everett. I'm basically a bard. I'm gonna smooth talk my way through all of it. Well, no, not smooth talk. I'm gonna probably just threaten him as well. A little bit. Anyway.
Okay, so the six
a lot of
guards,
guards.
yeah, the six guards surrounding you are basically guiding you up the stairs. Let me do it like this because that's easier.
I would like to point out as well, Everett, this is technically your fault. I'm just waiting for
No.
Penny to drop on that one. Yeah, no, you were the one that forced us to have to go to the high, snooty, tooty areas.
alright, we went
Okay, good.
and we gave our names. And they're like, we're not on the list. And then they said, we can go.
No,
they
no,
said
no, no,
a
no,
different
no, no,
one
no.
we could go to.
This was before, like, you made us come to the high areas, so we
No,
having to
I
just deal
didn't.
with this fallout.
But then you stepped
didn't-
up and then you made up an entire lie that escalated this whole thing.
They had already they'd already gone and like at least I got us into here.
They already
like,
they
as
looked
opposed
us
to
up and were like,
jail.
we're not. They looked us up and they were like, we're not here. There's this other. You can't get in here. There's this other inn you can go to, and then you created this whole lie to get us out this far.
Okay, yeah, but I would still like
So
to
we
point
could
out
have
the fact
backed
that-
out at that point. We could have backed
No,
out at that point.
No, we
Nah,
can.
nah,
We're
if we-
too late.
Yeah, it was way too late. If we weren't here, we'd be in jail.
We just have to
You
fake
would-
it now. You have to join in on this.
Exactly. Like you have essentially you put us forward as impersonating foreign diplomats. I'm now trying to make us foreign diplomats.
So, the guards are guiding you up the stairs. Everett, especially you, should be able to feel the strong nature magic that is everywhere around, basically. Someone is tending to these gardens, and they're definitely doing it magically.
Mm-hmm.
Are you on the map? Everett?
He is, he's
Ah,
sort of-
okay.
Everett's
back
not
there.
moving.
Well, then I'm taking you with them. Or, okay, never mind. Because they're not letting anyone stay behind currently. Actually, I'm just going to take your tokens with everyone else because it's easier, so you don't have to move them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, you walk up
We're
the
gonna
stairs
cause diplomatic
through the gardens, and you approach the palace. You see these white marble statues of lions everywhere, and everything seems almost unnaturally beautiful. Like everything is just blooming all around. There's no dead or dying plant. Everything is in its full bloom, very colorful. And even for the best gardens, that is not entirely normal, right?
Can I just point out as well, looking at all the lion architecture around here, somebody said, yo, we want some lions. How do you want them to look? It's like they've just come back from the gym. Look at these lions on top of the
They are very small.
Yeah, true.
Buff lions.
Yeah, true.
They did not skip leg or arm day.
So, the guards that basically guard the entrance to the actual palace, they just nod as they see you all approach with the guards around you. They apparently already know what's going on. So they let you through, and the 3 guards guarding the stairs, they give you some very not evil, but like they're not happy. They're not happy about you being here because apparently they are very sure that you are imposters or liars or anything. So they let you
Joke's on
through.
them. I'm going to sleep with the queen.
Literally going into the lion's den here.
So, as you walk between the 2 lion statues, the guards stop you suddenly, and you hear one guard calling out to someone who just walks up to you, apparently leaving the palace, and basically stops right in the middle of the circle in front of you. Well, 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 Kalinthana says. Foreign diplomats, huh? And this is
Yep.
where I will
madam,
end.
I am Lord Pennysworth.
Stop. This is where I will end this episode today.
Haha, Everett, you thought we were gonna be in trouble.
I didn't see. You guys were the ones freaking out. You're like, we're gonna go to prison.
No, Tanaris
just-
was the
you're-
one that was working it, and you're the one that wasn't helping with the ruse here. You have to help.
Because
us
they
again.
already knew. They
You
already
need to help.
knew.
You need to help.
They already knew there was no
You're
getting
I was.
out.
Part of this-
Wait, hold up. They clearly were still unsure because of how the guard captain backed off. So,
Yeah.
They didn't grab us. They're not dragging us here. They're walking us. They're not.
They're
like, they
walking
could've
us
just dragged us.
surrounded by.
They could have just grabbed us and dragged us.
They're surrounded by
that's still how
7
you would have
guards
an
with.
armed
more-
delegate. Yeah, an armed escort for a delegate.
Yeah.
This is not an armed escort. This is you have to go this way.
Wait, hold up. Kyo, are the guards armed?
Yes.
Yes.
Are they escorting us to the palace?
You can call it escorting, but it's not like you have a choice.
Is
Yeah.
that not then an
But
armed
that's not
escort?
really. When you hear an armed escort, that is you're going. It's
Okay,
your
okay.
will is to
But-
go this
but-
way. They're just here to make sure you get there safely.
There's a distinct difference between walking with them and being dragged by them.
Exactly.
If we didn't follow with them, we would just be dragged.
That's true.
Well,
You
Tanaris
didn't
made them back up a little bit.
you didn't really have a choice. Like they would have
Yeah,
taken you
we-
with them one way or
If
another.
we didn't comply, we would have been dragged.
Yeah. That absolutely.
That
This
was
isn't
lucky.
us going on our own will.
Because we're
which is
playing.
what an armed
Because we're
escort would
playing
be.
a part. We're playing a part, and you're not helping with playing the part by leaving the axe
wasn't-
there. I caught the bag perfectly fine. I could flex on you, and you didn't even try.
I was gonna carry his dingy axe.
Honestly, if there comes to a point where I'm just like, yeah, honestly, you can just take the twink. Call it a a gift
Save
of
it.
goodwill.
Save it for Bolovia. We might need him for
What? No.
currency.
Oh yeah, you know what? You're right.
They will love a twink elf from another plane.
Mm.
Oh, Hess knows what she's talking about here. That's absolutely true. She's
I
read my
read up on
entry about
and
Bolovia, yeah.
Samaria and everything. Yeah,
Yep.
trust me,
Well, that's
Tanaris, you will
that's
love
why I
it
asked
there.
what the southern continent was for, because I was like, because obviously they're the ones that are always sending the slaving parties up to my continent. So I'm thinking, how would I act exactly like them?
It would be snooty.
So yeah, I didn't expect that you guys would take this route as the first one. I was kind of, it's because
We
I
really
was like,
keep you on your toes, don't we?
it really, you really are, because like I was like, okay, Kalambana is out of the game for now. Like let's see what's going to, and then they're taking this one road where they're leading right back to her. It's so funny. Like this is the only way you would have met her in the next 3 sessions. I planned her to be gone for 3 sessions, and you just found your way back to her in the same session.
What can I say? We're just good like that.
This is me burning my whole folder of like this is
Speedrun any percent over here.
I was like, oh, they will not pretend like for sure one of them will stop them from pretending like I thought, honestly, my thoughts on this were, yeah, they have a diplomatic pass because of the Oracle, but I don't think like I'm sure Everett would stop them from acting like diplomats. And then Everett is the one who starts acting like a fucking diplomat.
Don't tease me with good food, nice bed. Nice
I knew
room,
exactly how to
nice
manipulate him.
bed. Don't tease me with all that. I'll just go that route.
That was so funny.
I knew what would get him to move forward. It's a nice bed. I was like, well, we have a diplomatic class. Maybe we can get a fancy inn. He was like, oh, yeah.
You know,
That's all
Everett.
it took as well.
You know,
That's all it took.
you know, Everett in Bolovia, they have really nice beds.
Oh, they have lovely beds, probably with chains attached.
Yeah, they do.
No,
Okay.
no, I'm good.
So, thank you so much for being here tonight. I really had a lot of fun, as usual. For everyone watching who is wondering, you guys, I created an archive on this world because this is a whole homebrew world, like nothing is from another world or anything. I wrote this whole thing myself, and I created an archive with, I think we're now over the 100 entries already. I don't know actually. There's a lot of stuff to read through, so if you're into the lore around this world, definitely check out my archive. Because it's basically meant to give you more insight on, you know, things happening, things going on, and what world we're moving in, and what's the, like, you know, what's the connections and stuff. So definitely check that out if you're interested. Some of you already did and gave me feedback, and I'm very grateful for that, so thank you very much. Other than that, on the 30th, my second music album will drop on all online stores that you can listen to music to. Any streaming service will offer that. And beginning of next month, I will drop my third album in all the stores. So yeah, I'll keep you updated on that one. If you're interested in being part of the community and seeing more of me, definitely consider joining my Discord and checking out my YouTube, because yes, I do have one. And of course, if you haven't yet, what are you even doing? Please check out the other creators who are with me here. Lovely Hesperia, Everett, and Tanaris. They do great content. They're very, very funny, as you can tell. They're amazing. So please check them out. Yeah. And other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or night or whatever time it is at your place right now. And thank you very much for all your support. Thank you very much to my supporters and to the lovely streamers here with me for being part of this. I couldn't do it without any one of you. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
In the heart of the forest where the moonbeams play, Kyo roams freely at the break day. Crystal skin shining, tails gleaming bright. She's a mystical dancer in the pale moonlight. Crystal melodies under city lights. Kyo's music ignites the night. From the woods to stage, she takes flight, spinning tunes of wonder with all her might. Through the ancient trees, she gracefully glides, guided by the rhythm of the city's tides. Neon lights calling in the bustling street. Kyo's on a journey where the wild hearts meet. Crystal melodies under